in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me, can you hear me, can you let me know? That'd be just swell. That would be good if I could just read this thing. Vic, how you doing? You okay? Mandy? Wagwan and Ting? Joey, how's things, bud? I am just about hanging on, I'm just about alive at the moment. Ads on one tablet, not on t'other. First world problems there, Mandy. Casper, how are you doing? You only see a strapping Englishman, you don't see me. Ah, you see, I am quite strapping. Ish, anyway. Bloody warm today, though. Cheers. Nice hat, the famous hat. Which means you can see me. Good, glad. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've got amnesia. No, I haven't. I picked me Mar and Zar up from the airport earlier. Me Mar and Zar from Liverpool Airport. So they are home now. That's my 4th trip to the airport in 3 weeks. Ridiculous. And I'm back in September. Yeah. It's rainy. It's very moist. Very moist. Where are you looking? Obviously not this stream. Obviously not. It'll be someone else. Fanny out your fan today. So hot it is. Ridiculously hot at the moment. It's moist. It's very moist. I went out for my walk earlier and it was raining. Not that really heavy rain, but the kind of rain that doesn't feel like it's raining, and when you get home you are soaked. My skin was soaked through to the skin, you know. They had a really good holiday, they enjoyed it. I think they were slightly glad to be home as well, to be honest, as most people are. In the state it rains just rains like nowhere, it's just around the corner. I know what you mean. We don't get that all the time. We have this misty rain sometimes, which it doesn't feel like it's raining, but it absolutely soaks you through. It's mad. That fine rain soaks you through. But it was nice getting out in the fresh air. And just over there, there's a green, quite a big green, and it's been cut. The council have been out and cut it, so it's all smelling of freshly cut grass, and it rained. So we've got petrichor, the smell of grass, all at once. It was amazing. It smells like heaven. It's incredible. Mandy, you like misty rain? I must admit, of all my strippers, she's my favourite as well. Oh, sorry, you actually mean the rain outside when it's misty. The constant drizzle rain is common, but the high downpour with thunder is mostly a summer thing. All right. Us northern lads, we like a bit of light drizzle. I like the drizzle. Or dreich, as they call it in Scotland. One of the D's, it's dreich and dreary. Quite like a bit of dreich. It's good. I like it's good during the spring. I like the spring dreich, the spring drizzle. But the autumn one's even better, because then you've got an excuse to put on a decent coat and act like a mini Liam Gallagher. Get one of your 700 coats out the wardrobe and get out there. What else going on here? I think someone's just dropped an EMP grenade. My ear's gone mad. Northern Europe, yeah. All of us Northern Europeans are similar in that, aren't we? We have really similar weather, similar kind of weather patterns. Your strippers, mine, yeah. You know, got to branch out, haven't you, Mandy? Got to branch out. Go where the money is. It's all about the dollar bills, y'all. I've actually got a dollar bill, just the one, given to me by my now no longer with us friend. And with the express purpose of, if you say to someone, like walk past a Lamborghini or something and go, I'd buy that for $1. If they say, if you've got $1, you can have it. Laugh, laugh, go, yeah, here you go. Thank you. Give us your keys. The $1. Which is shit really, isn't it? It wouldn't get me anywhere. Unless I was in South America or something. From what I've seen on films and TV, $1 will buy you a mansion in South America. They're that poor. Although it's the continent where all the excitement comes from, so they can't be that bloody poor. We should decide, us northerners, where we draw the line, where the north starts. Like latitude 50, I don't know which one it is, but I would say north. I'd include Belgium. I wouldn't include France. They can sod off. Belgium can come with us. Something like that, whatever that is, whatever that line is. Didn't go with the anniversary theme. Man, I also didn't go with the, well, it's Sunday theme because I've had no time to do anything, and also the place where Jeff sorts out his thing on a Sunday is not working. There seems to have been a glitch. Come back later. Well, I've come back for the last 6 hours and it is not working. Should we have a look now, actually, while I'm at it? Yep, still knackered. Still knackered. Don't forget, if you're in the Tottenham area of London town from the 3rd to 7th of October, hit you up as you'll be around. If I can manage to make it down there, mate, I will do. It'll be good to catch up with you. Am I doing an extra stream on Friday? Ooh, watch this space, who knows? For those who are a bit confused about this, today, was it 2 years ago, was Ninja Potato Training, which was sort of the first proper live that I did. But it wasn't number one, because I did it as a test. And if I got through it, at that point I was going to start streaming properly. And I got through it, so I decided to stream. If it wouldn't have worked, that would have been the one and only. So that's sort of my 2-year anniversary, but also, is it Friday, you say? Friday will be the actual 2-year anniversary of number one. This is number 184. Number one was 2 years ago. Of course, this is more than 184 live streams now, because there's well over 200. There's been loads of ninjas in between. Football streams, ninjas, sunset streams, sitting outside in the car, putting up with troll streams, things like that, you know. That was last night. So I might do an extra one on Friday. I'm probably going to be pissed off by Friday, aren't I? So, yeah. Because there's a lot going on. There's a hell of a lot going on this week. But me ma and Zara are home. I'm going to show you something. No. Where are we? My sister in the area. Where is she? Right. This is what caused all the problems. All of them. See that little bit at the bottom? There should be a connector that goes from the little one above to the one below, and there isn't, so all the water comes out. You can see on the brickwork it's starting to go green because the water's just pissing out and the bricks are absolutely saturated. Get that sorted, try and dry it out, and there'll be no more mould in the house. No more mould. No more mould. Steve-o! How you doing? Dennis? Oh, we haven't had a Dennis yet, have we? I've had to throw the plastic bird feeder in the bin as well, by the way. The one that I've had outside. Because every single day when I come out, it's on the ground. These are not birds who are knocking it over. It's so windy where I live. This front part of the house keeps blowing off during night. I woke up this morning. This is not a blues song. I woke up this morning. I went outside to empty something out the car, and the bird feeder was in next door's garden. So I had to very quickly, SAS style, get in there, get it done, get the job done, get out, leave no bodies, and then just came and threw it straight in the recycling bin. Congratulations. Cheers, Vic. That'll be you soon, you know. Before you know where you are. 2 years down the line. Esther, how you doing? 2 years. It does seem like longer. It would do. I mean, 2 hours with me seems like 5 hours. Bell End free. It is tonight so far. That was just ridiculous. Was it last night? It was last night, wasn't it? I've lost complete track of days, times. Don't ask a Brit what is a bell end. They'll just say it's the end of the bell. It is. And then point at someone and go, like him. Where are we? Did I not put it over the big hook? I did. Over the big hook. So it couldn't possibly come off, but it does. It blows and then spins round and then bing, off it goes. I will replace it. I'm going to try and find one that's made out of metal. One that's a bit more solid, a bit more heavy. And we'll put that on and see what happens. Last night it was Bell End Fest. It was on the Ninja, wasn't it? Mandy, you're good to have missed it. I mean, it doesn't bother me in the slightest because I can put up with it. But it was a bit like in Vic's stream earlier on, when people are just copying and pasting the same thing over and over and over again. And then someone came in asking about when did I transition, trying to make it some big joke, as if, you know, I'm either going to start screaming and shouting at them and that's out of order, you're horrible. No, really. So I went with it. What I should have gone with was when I was 14, I transitioned from being a child to being an adult. Isn't it about time you started? Etc, etc, etc. Yeah, I was just full of them last night. And then we had Bob. Poor Bob. I have got a Discord, but it hasn't really been launched yet. But that could have been a perfect time to say to Bob, follow the link, just jump in there. There's loads of people who are willing to talk to you. You're not on your own. So I'm going to sort it out this week. Yeah. Oh, the dogs were amazing earlier on. Absolutely amazing. Jack has sprouted again. He's had a growth spurt, hasn't he? They went to the wrong place. This is not the kind of place where you try and troll someone because, canal man. Old hat, man. Old hat. Well, oldish hat. I'm used to it. Do we in the UK get the Iberian brown slug due to the fruit and veg import? You got them there and they are an invasive pest eating everything in your garden. Dogs can die from eating them. Say what, mother? I don't think we do. Mind you, that's because we can't actually get anything in the UK. Because of Brexit, there's just nothing exists anymore. I knew it was going to be bad, but even as recently as the day before yesterday, I was going around the fruit and veg section of Tesco, and there was nothing there. Literally nothing there, man. It's bizarre. So I was struggling to find anything. The UK only sells like 4 things and 5 of them are Cadbury related. 100% true. Accurate, Joey. 100% true. And those are shit now as well because Kraft bought Cadbury and they've just changed the recipes completely. You don't mess with Cadbury. Terrible. Got the Spanish slug. We did have, then he left and went to manage Belgium, didn't he? I'm only joking, Roberto Martinez. Don't you hate the wee bastards? I've not found them here. Weird things, slugs though, aren't they? Do the Iberian slugs like beer as much as our slugs do? Because all you need to do is get a pint glass with some beer in the bottom of it and then stick it into the garden. They climb up, get in, get pissed and then drown. Which is sound. Unless you're a Buddhist. Don't be doing that at that point. But fuck them. Alison Benet of Offaly. How you doing? Ali Alio. It is warm, you know. It's very close, very muggy. Very muggy. Oh, it's moist. Oh, it's moist. It's really moist. It's claggy. It's as warm as balls, is what it is. Even after me walk in the rain. So I think there's a good chance that we might have thunderstorms. And if there is, a phone or a camera is going outside. We're having that. I need to find a little door thing off me GoPro. It came with 2 little doors. One is waterproof. The other one's got a hole where you can put your cable through to charge it. And I can't find the waterproof one. If I could, I would just fully charge it, stick it outside and let it enjoy the rain. I'm going to buy a DJI Action 4, I think. They're only 170 quid. Waterproof to 33 metres. And it connects just wirelessly to the DJI Mini or DJI 2. I've got 2 minis and 1 2. 1 2, 1 2, 1 2. Ali Ali-o. Behind that bar. Piggly ding. Reset. Come on, let's do this thing. Is my back garden moist? Oh, you should see it. My back passage is ridiculously moist. It's so moist. Very heavy it is. The sky is full of rain. At this moment in time, the sky looks as though the entire Irish Sea is in it. It was an eye-watering 32.6. That's stupidly warm for Northern Europe. It's probably been binned. It probably has done. Mandy, it probably has done. My sister come round yesterday to clean up, and all she threw away is 1 coat hanger. That is it. Normally, you know, birth certificates, crystal decanters, the fucking lot gets binned, but no. Just take that. I stood there, that's why. Went, no, you're not getting rid of that. No. But we are going to get a skip, I think, and just try and empty as much shite out of this house. I need to in this room at least. Know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hit the like. Hit the like. Do we need to weed whack and bleach my back garden? My back passage needs a good trim. A nice trim and edge. Bleach, I'm not sure about. Although that does remind me of Martha and the Muffins. Anal bleach far away in time. Anal bleach, yeah. Richie, how you doing, bud? Doubt to be 50 likes. Doesn't have to be 50 likes here. All I need is your company. You make me whole. You complete me. I know there's people being sick all over the world right now, isn't there? Your bush looks great. Insert Frankie Howard. It is Frankie. Have you trimmed your bush? Is it raining? Is your bush wet? Oh, terrible. 20 would be good. I'm not asked about likes, to be honest with you. I just want to spend time with you wonderful people. That's all it is. That's all that bothers me. I think, as well, YouTube has just gone back to being slightly conservative in terms of where it's sending things out to. A couple of weeks ago, I was starting to get fairly, what I would consider big numbers on vlog posts. 100 plus. 70 odd plus, which, considering what it is stupid amounts. It's gone back down to like 20 odd now. So I think they've just stopped. Oh, Richie.
It's going up. It's there.
It's there. Level 1, get in there, man. You have leveled up. What are you having? What do you want to drink? What do you want to bevy, lads? We have drinks. We have many drinks. Richie, oh, cheers, bud. Nice one. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Cheers for that. Thanks for the super chat. It really is appreciated. All this money goes back into the channel because I don't drink alcohol anymore. See, it's Corona Zero. In fact, what it's going towards is buying a camper van, isn't it? Did we decide that last time? Stick it all towards a camper van so we can go and do the Vors. What are the Vors? The Bears Paws on tour. The Paws tours. Getting there though. Jesus, man. It is warm. Yeah, so YouTube, if anyone's struggling with views at the moment, it's just give it another week or two and see what happens. It just seems to be. I mean, I've got. I was saying earlier on to Mandy and Vic. I did a short over 2 years ago about The Simpsons and Coldplay, which is just a stupid little rewriting of the song Yellow. And it didn't get many, got off like 400 views or something. Then all of a sudden, because of what happened last week with your man shagging his HR person, Coldplay are in the papers and what have you. I've got 150 views on a Coldplay short. Bizarre. So these things are cyclical. They go around, and news can make people search for something you've already done. So trap people. Use deliberately trappy titles and stuff. Trappy, that's not crappy. Camper men on tour. I would love to do that, man. Yeah, definitely. I need to get, of course, I do need to get an automatic one because I can't drive a manual at the moment. £5, that's $87 American. It is, or 6.9 Krugerrands, I think it is. Got Guinness 0.0. That's good stuff, that Guinness. I like that. I like me alcohol-free red wine as well. I'll need loads of 24p's. I will. There's been some good money coming in recently. 28p's, know what I mean? The shorts have gone up, haven't they? The amount you're getting for the shorts has gone up. You've still got to hit hundreds of thousands or millions to make bank, bro, but you can make a little bit more quid. That's a week's worth. It is, Richard, that's a week's worth, man. The camper meeting will be great, especially North Wales, man. I need to go and do North Wales proper. I mean, I only lived there for 4 years, but I couldn't drive at the time I was born. Just born. Donut, how are you doing? The In-Betweeners meets Top Gear. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Do you know what? Funny you should mention that, the In-Betweeners. I just picked my mum and dad up from the airport, and we were coming back from Liverpool to Southport, and what should be on the other side of the road? A yellow Fiat Cinquecento. Just, it didn't have a red door on it or whatever it was. Just the same yellow car though. Mad. You're bored at this hotel. Well, you're in the right place. There was a Coldplay Simpsons spoof reel, probably looking for that. Thanks for bursting me bubble, Mandy. Thank you very much. Of course they were. VW Caddies Auto were decent. Oh, now you're talking. I got overtaken by an ID Buzz earlier on today. The electric one that flew past me on the M57. There it was gone. Mad. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Nick does North Wales. It's going to be great. There's too many places I want to go and see. And I know I don't live that far away, but when it's an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get to where I want to go to, and then an hour and a half, 2 hours going back, it's a bit of a ball ache. Especially if you want to do it over 2 or 3 days. You can't keep coming back and going, well, there and back and there and back. Just a little camper. Blue badge. Go and park where I feel like. If anyone says anything, I'm disabled, you know. They hate that. Rained crazy early, now it's partly cloudy. The ballest of ball aches. I hate that. But a proper bus wankers, that's what they look like. It was boss. I wish I could have caught it, but I wasn't recording. I'm going to say get some water balloons or water guns, make your own fun. Filt, Alison, filt. There's Alison Benet of Offly. Ever been to the baths in British Virgin Islands? What about the White Cliffs of Dover? I've been to Dover, but I've never been to me. I went on the ferry from Dover to, is it Calais? Might not have been Calais, it might be the other one. Oh, I don't know. We went to northern Spain on a coach trip from Liverpool all the way down to Dover. Then on the ferry to Calais or whichever one it was. Then all the way to Paris for a stopover for a couple of hours. And then bang through Andorra, North Spain. Viva España. Boss. A smidge under 6'2", you'd hardly call me a small camper. I know there's been loads of people saying that 6'4" you can fit in the back of a Citroen Berlingo or what's the other one? There's another one, I can't remember what it's called now. You'll fit in there easy. My mate's 9'6" and he fits in there. All right. I'm not sure. I need to try it. I need to have a go. Spin, sugar. Check out Citroen C15 camper conversions. Cheap to buy and economical to run. Plenty of room. Go ahead. I don't mind a Citroen as well. I quite like French cars because they've got a don't give a shittedness about them, haven't they? Don't give a shit. Huache. The winner is Huache. That's Huache. Cashier number 3, please. I'll get one of these jobs eventually. Unexpected item in shopping. Wherever. Yeah, come on, there we go. Huache. It's a nice Huache. But you want vodka in it as well, do you? Vodka and Huache. Has that got a name? I'll have a look at that, the C15. Steve, how's things with Helen and Ruby Roo? Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field, obviously. And Rubes, the tennis ball chaser extraordinaire. How many attempts would it take me to swim the English Channel? Also, is it true that France wants to call it the French Channel. We want to call it the English Channel. They call it La Manche, don't they? La Manche. I think it'd take me about 6 million attempts because I can only use one arm at the moment, so I just swim round in circles until I got hit by a hovercraft or something. A Daihatsu van, I've never seen one big enough to fit me in sitting down, never mind anything else. US Virgin Islands used to be Danish. Your uncle always joked that we should have kept them because a carrier selling supplies to the tropics would have been more pleasant than to Greenland's Arctic. It would be, wouldn't it? There's a few bothies around North Wales, decent ones where you can sleep in for free. I watched All the Gear, their channel, where they went to a couple of bothies in Wales. They looked mad. The first one he went to, there was people in there. There was 4 people in somewhere that you could fit 2 people. So they went somewhere else. You were grand. You'll send a picture of the extension you've been building. Let's have a look. Let's have a butchers. Let's have a butchers. In it. US Virgin Islands is your home away from home. You secretly want to move there. Just keep on smashing that channel, mate. Get the money coming in. And you can buy the US Virgin Islands. I'm going to swim in a circle until the current takes me. Do you know what? I'd love to do that. He said to me, like, you've got 3 days to live. Rather than have everyone whinging and coming round to your sick bed, waiting for the beep. Just go and jump in the fucking water somewhere. Just find out where you end up. Put a GPS tag on my ear or something. I'd do that. Friend had one of those Citroen vans. Done 500,000 miles in it. Jeez, man, that's pretty good going. Do you know what? Any vehicle, as long as you look after it, can do big miles. Minis, the modern minis, get a really bad reputation. My dad's on his 3rd one. Each one has done enough miles to get to the moon. Because he looks after them, obviously. It looks amazing. A lot of the islands and places still have Danish names. Oh, get yourself over there. Richie, you have to do some gaming with the community. No worries, mate. Enjoy. Cheers for the super chat. Hope to see you soon. Bizzle, faux shizzle. And I'll see you on the campsite. You'll recognise me. I'll be wearing my face. US Virgin Islands is the only place in the US where it's still driving on the left-hand side. I did not know that. Right, we have an extension on a farmhouse. That's what our Steve's been up to. Look at that. That's a canny bit of work, that, man. It's a canny bit of work. Like that. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Quality workmanship, you see. That's all you need. Quality workmanship. Oh, you sold a Danish Jomfrue or Virgin Islands for $100 million a little over 100 years ago. That must have been a lot of money back then. Crazy because all the cars are driver's side on the left. Right, so you drive on the left, but you haven't got English English type cars. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I know when my dad used to come back from the Netherlands, when he used to drive back and get the ferry from Hull. Obviously, that car, because it was Dutch, was a left-hand drive car. Coming over here, left-hand driving on the left-hand side was a nightmare. Trying to overtake. Dotty says, woof, woof in return, woof in return. Go well, Dotty, go well. Nothing special, but it pays the bills. That's all you need to do, man. You've got the S-Kills to pay the B-Ills. That's what it's all about. It's all about dollar bills, yo. Is it going to be flinted over? I wouldn't mind being flinted over. Dotty is cute. Border Collies are fantastic dogs. I don't think I could have something like that. Border Collies need a hell of a lot of exercise, don't they? I'd need a lazy, fat bastard dog. Know what I mean? Something that's just can't be arsed doing anything. Even during the middle of the winter, it looks as though it's like 40 degrees. Do you want to go out? No, we'll go later. That kind of dog. A fat bastard dog. I need a dog. I need a sausage. I need 500 sausage dogs, a football and a Premier League stadium. Make it happen, man. Do you want it to match the house so it'll be K-rendered? Alright. No flint work, but it'll still look... Well, if it's going to keep it in, fit in with the rest of the place, then you can't argue with that, can you? Auto Mod is kicking off over there on Twitch. What's going on there? Cheap viewers on Streamboo? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Not on my watch, soldier. There's so many crashes here with all the tourists. A lot of them drive on the wrong side. I don't get that. I don't understand how you drive on the wrong side of the road. If you go somewhere, does it not just go into your head, when I drive, I need to be on this side of the road? Just don't get it. Or maybe that's just me. I'm the kind of person, I got taught how to use my left foot playing football. Not on the football pitch, not on a training pitch. At 2 o'clock in the morning on a stay behind in a Southport pub. My dad trained me in how to play left-footed. And all he said was, draw a line down your body. Think of it like a mirror. Think of your body shape and the position and the weight transference of how you kick a ball. Now just mirror it. And in my head I went, yeah, sound. The next week when I played five-a-side football, I was left-footed. It was amazing. He just told me and I was able to do it. Freak of nature, I know. But I think like that. I can put myself into little compartments. I have to think like this for the next 2 hours. I can get away with it. Maybe that's just me. Talked him into a feature porch. I can't drive a porch. You want a proper ADHD dog? Or you don't want, yeah, too lazy. Just need like a dog that's happy to run outside and just zoom around the garden for half an hour, come back in, drag its ass along the rug and sit down for 10 minutes. Need more boats. Everyone needs more boats. Is the world's navies shit compared to what they used to be, or what? We need more boats. What we need is more of those proper Spanish galleons. Bring them back and just say to people, if you want to have war, you want to wage war, go to war in these. Biplanes and Spanish galleons, then we'll all support your wars. But don't have people sat in rooms somewhere with a PlayStation controller, dropping drone bombs and massive frigates and everything. No, play by our rules. I'd watch that. I'd stream that. Didn't a Ferris Bueller actor kill 2 Irish ladies driving on the wrong side? I didn't know. What? Which one? Matthew Broderick, was it him? Naughty, very naughty. Car smashed into the bus the other day. It was a Merc and there wasn't much left of it. Oh, don't be breaking Mercedes. Yeah, it was Chevy Chase in European Vacation when he got into 4 accidents in the UK in 7.5 minutes. I didn't realise that Chevy Chase is the name of a road in California, in LA, isn't it? Well, near LA. He called himself after a road. There is a place called Chevy Chase. That's how you manage to not swear on Lie Lives. Bollocks. Bollocks to them. It's not really swearing, is it? Telling people to fuck off. The guy who played Cameron in Ferris Bueller is from Cleveland, where you live. Alan Ruck, isn't it? He's brilliant, and I like him. Let my Cameron go. He did. Terrible behaviour. The mum and dad in Ferris Bueller ended up getting married in real life. I did not know that. That's a great film now. With also one of the most profound statements of all time, isn't it? Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop once in a while to check it out, whatever it is, you might just pass it by, or I can't even speak. You know what I mean, though, don't you? It can. If you're not taking notice, it flies by. There's a town in Maryland, Chevy Chase, MD. Chevy Chase, MD sounds like a TV show at least as well, doesn't it? I know MD is Maryland, but also My Doctor, isn't it? It stands for. I'm sure it stands for My Doctor. Chevy Chase, MD. From Google in '87 while on vacation in Ireland with his then girlfriend, Jennifer Grey, who was his sister in Ferris Bueller. Naughty, naughty. He was involved in a car accident, resulting in the death of 2 women. Life imitates art, yeah. Ferris Bueller was the debut of Charlie. I remember him being in it. He was a bad lad in that then as well, wasn't he? I did not know that. He was good in it as well, wasn't he? Charlie Sheen. What he played in that film was Charlie Sheen. Wasn't much of a stretch for him, was it? What's my direction, lovey? What am I thinking? What is my direction? What's my motivation? Just be you. What do you mean? Pretend to be high as a kite and try and shag every woman in that room. Okay, no problem. Great soundtrack too, it is. Boom, boom. Thought it was 92 or 93. 87. Sieg Sieg Sputnik. Was Quincy in Maryland? He must have been. I loved Quincy. Jack Klugman just shouting at people. I really do. I love stuff like that. Watching the old reruns of Columbo and Quincy, and there's something else that gets shown on like ITV9. Sunday afternoons, 4 o'clock. I want to see the damn files. Bang. What more can you ask for? Top man. And Jack Klugman apparently is the same as what's her name? Jessica Fletcher. Fucking thingy. My brain's gone completely. Cabot Cove. What the fuck? Murder, She Wrote. There's something where if you're an actor, you have to appear in so many things during the year to maintain like your pension or your sick rights and all that kind of thing. And they used to make sure that anyone that was getting a little bit on in life and wasn't getting roles anymore, they'd make sure that they appeared in either Murder, She Wrote or Quincy, just to keep the pension going. That's a brilliant thing, that. If you've got the name and you've got the TV show that's behind you, if you can do that and look after people, what more can you ask for? It's brilliant. Maryland's a lovely state. You go there often. It does look nice, doesn't it? I thought it was Platoon. Is that the one where he drops to his knees and shouts, "No"? Ali always... Matlock. Didn't he do it as well? There's about 3 or 4 of them that I've heard that all looked after elderly actors that weren't getting roles, that were about to lose the pension rights or the medical wherever cover. Just come and appear in a couple of episodes. That then covers you for the next 12 months. Brilliant doing that. That's the kind of thing you do, wouldn't it? If you had the option, the ability to be able to look after people, do it, man, if you can. Maryland, named after British Queen, made you think. I always find it funny that New England is south of New Scotland. Nova Scotia, it is, yeah, Nova Scotia. Cider. We're having a cider. Wasn't Sheen in the Misfits in the mid-80s? He was in something. In and out of something as well. He's lived a life, that boy, hasn't he? A nice Zoider. Pre-Tiger Blood. That was fucking mental, that, wasn't it? All that Tiger Blood shit. Imagine trying to explain to people that I'm alright, I'm sane, I'm sensible. Thing is, I've got Tiger Blood. What? Hurts, man. Does look a lovely part. Do you know what? Most of the US looks lovely. Most states have got somewhere that is utterly stunning, haven't they? I mean, genuinely utterly stunning. And probably most states have got somewhere that's an absolute shithole as well. Oh, hang on. Vic?
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. Level
It's
10
going up,
smashing
it's
it.
going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going.
Why is he doubled up? How did you level yourself up? When Botrix puts in a little automated shout, that counts. And of course, this is 2 years down the line, so he's said a lot over the years. Could take you to 50 places within an hour of your house you would love. America's such a beautiful place. It is. It is absolutely stunning. Spoiled at times by probably chronic underinvestment in some major cities, which is why you get the likes of parts of Detroit that just look like, you know, Baghdad or something, don't they? Absolutely smashed to bits, left to go to rack and ruin, and yet, like you say, just get in a car and drive 2 hours down the road, and it does look like you're in paradise. And also part of the reason I think why so many Americans don't need or don't feel the need to go anywhere else in the world, because they can go skiing, they can go to the beach, go to the desert. Human beings should not live in the desert. They can go to lakes, mountains, the lot, everything. He cheats, he doesn't cheat. He appears for every single stream. That's why he's leveled up. Tom to tom tom tom. You could have been levelling yourself up this whole time. Hang on. Disgusting behaviour, Victoria. You've been to Detroit many times. It's not as bad as people say. Just some of the places, I mean, Top Gear went there and it looked, where they went, just looked as though nobody gave a shit about the place. Whether that was the people that lived there or the government, the local councils or whatever. Just nobody seemed to care. Fix something. Just go in. I mean, one of the best things I read years ago was a psychology book, which was talking about the broken window theory. And it was I think it might have been Brooklyn or the Bronx or somewhere where they did it. If you see one broken window and leave it alone, within the space of 6 months, the entire area will be absolutely crime infested. If you see that one window and fix it straight away, it stays a nice place. And they showed you all this investigation into doing it. What happened in places where you left the window compared to where you fixed it. Absolutely incredible. Fix the window, get rid of the graffiti, sweep the streets up, and people are going to take pride in where they live. Yeah, Vic, you will be at 1K shortly. By shortly, what Alison does actually mean there, Alison, sorry to give you your full name there. Ali means is tonight. Tonight. Whoa, bit of Genesis. 988, you get more than 12 tonight, won't you? You'll smash it, lad. Just wait until winter and you'll be laughing. Yes, and we'd be wearing shorts and t-shirts while you're wearing 17 layers and claiming to be Nanook of the North. Mountains, lakes, the nature is breathtaking. All nature is, I think. It's beautiful, man. Puts himself down to level 1 so he levels up quicker. I put myself down to 0 so I don't get anywhere on the leaderboard, because it's not for me. It's not for me. It's about you. It's about you. Yeah, thanks for all the help, Ali. You've done nothing. It's you and the fab doggies. Right, well, yes and no. It is. It's all about Vic being Vic. The dogs just being boss dogs. The pool, the sky. Very, very nice to look at. Very nice to listen to, talk to, interact with. But, Ali, you are a proper cheerleader for all of us who've got channels. So it is appreciated. And you do. You, Mandy, same thing. You work hard promoting the channels, So it is appreciated, and that is part of the growth on YouTube, is having people who are willing to shout you out. You do it all the time with everyone on your channel. Little clips of what we're doing, and go and watch this person this week, that person that week. It is appreciated, man. Is that real or is it slander? It's real slander is what it is. Keep singing, I can't sing. I used to be able to. Brooklyn was wild in 1999. You and your lovely mother? Oh, alright, babe. We're going through there to get your cousin's wedding in Long Island. If you were late, people would come up and start washing windows. It did look a mad place. The whole of New York looked mad, and I mean that in the best possible way. New York seems to be, we're twinned with Liverpool and New York, because it makes sense. Two very, very strange places. Lunacy happens on a daily basis. I love stuff like that. Bronx, named after a Dane that settled there in New Amsterdam. Yonkers, named after the name for the Dutch man abroad, Yonkers, which is where Yankees came from, of course. It's true. It's true. Piggly Ding. Mandy, I read that in the voice of the little girl off Absolutely. It's absolutely true. Hopefully it's all about the dogs, nothing to do with you. No, no, no. Sorry, Victoria. No, it isn't. If it was just the dogs, you wouldn't need to be there. You'd just have a camera pointing at the dogs, that would be it, but it's not. People need to interact with each other in the chat, with you. You need to talk, keep people engaged. If you can't do that, people are not going to be there, so it's not just the dogs. I spent 6 hours in the Bronx to see the Yankees play Cleveland. The subway had so many rats. Is that the animals or the people? You goddamn rat bastard. Jonas Bronk settled there in 1639, or 20 to 5 as we call it. Didn't like living in Brooklyn. As soon as you moved there, you made your boyfriend move us back to Manhattan. Do you know, I don't think I could possibly live in somewhere like New York. I couldn't live in London for the same reason. There's just too much going on. It's too mad. I'd rather be... I couldn't even live back in Liverpool, to be honest with you. I like where I am. Suburbs, outskirts, nice and quiet. Harlem, yeah, Harlem. There's a football club called Harlem. Brooklyn. Goalkeeper, Hans van Breukelen, wasn't he? Used to play for PSV. And also Nottingham Forest. Vic, it's you. It is definitely you. If you haven't got a good personality, you'll go nowhere. Yes. You need the personality. You really do. Because if you don't, you just, as Steve says, you're flogging a dead horse. Know what I mean? Dutch were the first people on Manhattan Island in 1619. They traded 4 bags of beads for it. Dutch beads, though, man. When you put them in the ground and grow. Oh. Molly picked from Donald. Molly picked from Donald. That's a different thing altogether, isn't it? Let's check it out now, you funk soul brother. What? Whoa. What's this? We have some Molly action. More black dogs. Oh my god, that dog is adorable. That's, the tail game is strong there, isn't it? Strong tail action, so to speak. Full name, yes, full name. Let that be a lesson to you. Who's Spencer? Spencer is... We've seen Dan, that occasionally appears in the chat on here. Them two had a channel called Embrace the Suck 21, which ended up being a reaction channel, which is where we all sort of came from. That's our Spencer. He made a slight mistake with British people, unfortunately, and I don't think it's died down yet, has it? New Jersey is a gem. Hoboken or Jersey City, looking over at the buildings, is breathtaking. Is this the whole Carl Pilkington thing? You'd rather be in the hole looking at the palace than in the palace looking at the hole. Is that what it is? Looking out. Living in the city gets boring, too expensive. Do you know, this is getting the same everywhere. There's an article today about Manchester. Manchester over here is getting the same kind of prices as London, which is just stupid. £1,200 a month rent for fucking Manchester. It's nice, Manchester, and it's a lot better than it used to be in the 70s and 80s, but It's not London. That London. Couldn't live in Copenhagen, and that's like half of Liverpool. Yeah. I love Liverpool. I could have a flat in the town centre quite happily, but I wouldn't be there too often. I like being on the edge of things, embracing the margin. Not Spencer Darth Vader, Spencer embrace the suck. Traded for Suriname, how stupid. Suriname's nice though. And you get loads of football players from Suriname. Feeling bad for Spencer, whoever he is. Oh, he's got a silver play button, so you don't feel that sorry for him. He's not Dan, that's the thing, you see. Dan really came into his own on YouTube. Suddenly found out who he is and what he can do. He's a natural at it. Not everyone is, unfortunately. But, you know, made a few quid, so. A small one room in Copenhagen costs the same as renting an entire house there on the mainland. Stay where you are, balls to them. You don't need to be. People don't need to live in London. They only live there because other fucking people live there. Well, the music business is there. But move the fucking music business somewhere else. Where are the two biggest music places or where's the biggest music places in the entire UK? Liverpool, Manchester, you've got fucking Sheffield, you know, Glasgow. These are not in London. Why get everyone to move from there to down there? Get everyone to move from down there to up here. Knobheads. Coming over here, giving it lobsters. You've got a third of an acre and a 3-bedroomed house and pay less than $1,100 a month. A 1-bedroomed apartment in downtown Cleveland is $1,700. City living's definitely not for families. This is anywhere in the world. It is stupid. And then what they make you do is they make you work in cities. So you have to live outside the city, pay a fortune to get on your train to go into the city. It's on its arse, man. It's on its arse. You like New Jersey? Never been. Never been to the eastern side of the US. I've been to LA twice. That was it. That was enough for me. It was nice, but yeah. I've been now. For a holiday at least anyway, you know what I mean? I'd like to go to Canada. I'd love to go to New Zealand. I really want to go to New Zealand. And I need to go to Iceland at some point. That looks amazing, that place. Denmark looks lovely. Northern Europe looks lovely. Let's face it. Northern Europe is gorgeous. You were at the base for 6 months in 2008, Southern Jersey. What's been your favourite place to live? Ooh. More cider. There's something wrong with this. We have to sort this out. We're going to have to sort this out. It's not good enough. Zoider. Bit of Zoider. We like a bit of cider. There you go. I don't. I think it's fucking horrible. Maguire Air Force Base. It's called Joint Base Maguire Dix Lakenhurst. How's me teeth? Me teeth. Apart from the one that's missing. I'm not doing too bad at the moment. Me wallet on the other hand is fucking crying. It's anorexic at the moment. Bloody thing. Spain, even though you're only there for a month, it was on the government dime. The pubs and beaches and nearby stuff was so amazing. Spain is a fantastic place. Some of it has been ruined, unfortunately, because of building massive hotels in places where it used to look stunning. Portugal won't allow it. So where me mum and dad go, you can build apartments, you can build chalets or whatever it is. You can build loads of nice places, but you just can't build massive high-rise hotels. And you've got to look after the nature. But some parts of Spain are absolutely stunning. Did people forget his whole I hate the UK rant? Nope. That's not been forgotten, nor forgiven, I think, by the look of it. Lizzie especially went absolutely apeshit at Spencer over her. And let a few secrets out. There's only one way to sort it out. Fight. Spain's boss. Too warm now at times at the moment. Feel sorry for the people over there. It's absolutely ridiculous. 50 degrees Celsius, and the next thing you know, the rivers are overflowing and everywhere's flooded. It's like, how? See so many people talking smack about the UK online, and they've only been to London. Yeah, most of the UK is not London. London's nice, but it's not the UK, as you know. And you can see much nicer places because it's not made out of concrete. North Wales is amazing, man. Just the countryside. If you go anywhere on the edge of the UK, anywhere, literally anywhere, it's absolutely stunning. You don't need to walk around the concrete jungle that is London. And the food's horrible. Like, what food did you go to? The McDonald's, it was terrible. That's not fucking English food then, is it? Only ever been on holiday. It's boss. Mum's gone to Iceland. Mum has to go to Iceland because my nephew has ate the entire freezer. There's nothing left in there now. Iceland's one of your favourite places. I really, really want to go. I love the whole... Every time I see someone go there, there's a few YouTubers who either live there or come from there, and they're back every 5 minutes. Just looks insane. Another Zoider. What time of the year were you there? The wheel's been waiting. Do you know what it feels like, doesn't it? Love to check out the Balkans at some stage. Every man, check out your Balkans whenever you can. Just of a morning, give them a quick fiddle. Make sure they're there. Cider in France is great, as is Calvados. Your friend Missy said it was $1,500 to rent a car. What? What if you put all the drinks in twice, then you're twice as likely to get half as much? I don't know, I'm shit at maths. I'm not shit at maths, I'm really good at maths. Must be autumn, you just had to put the corner lamp on for Helen who's knitting. Oh, right. It is, it's a bit overcast like, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We're getting to that point now, aren't we, where the nights are really drawing in because what's down the road now? What's not too far away? Kenya was your favourite place. Never been to Africa. I haven't, and I'm pissed off because I've been to Tenerife, which is that far away on the map. Did you do day trips to Africa? I'd love to just go and stand somewhere in Africa and say I've been there. Kenya sounds amazing. It does, unless people call it Kenya. Always made me balls itch that. Love to visit Svalbard as well. Your aunt and cousin were there a few years ago. It looks amazing. Most favourite travel memory is horse riding alongside giraffes and going super fast, all galloping together in the rain. What? I think mine was seeing a fat fella falling over on the beach in Talaca. Not quite the same, is it? You want to go to Marrakesh, Morocco when you were in Spain? You weren't allowed because you're in Spain on military orders, and the sofa you were on said you couldn't legally go to Africa. You'd have to be really careful, wouldn't you, with that kind of thing? Balkans has a lot of diversity and beautiful places. My dad went there. My dad went to... They played against Hajduk Split. He's been to Sarajevo, Split, somewhere else. Ljubljana. They played a lot of European games because Wrexham won the Welsh Cup every year, so they were constantly in the Cup Winners' Cup. Beautiful, beautiful places, man. Gregs and Spoons tell you everything about the people who comment in the chat. Yeah. Status of Forces Agreement. Yeah, obviously, when you go somewhere, you've got to be really careful. Stuff like that. Crimbo, the C word. Jackie's not around, is she? Moaning about it. The sun sets before 10. It does. Montenegro looks class. So does Bulgaria. I've got friends who used to own a pub in Liverpool who got sick of going to Spain, sold up, and then just went and bought a place in Bulgaria. Cost them virtually nothing. It's this brilliant place. They sold whatever they had in Spain and had enough to buy about 4 or 5 apartments over in Bulgaria, and it's absolutely incredible. Croatia's a bit similar as well. Tenerife is technically Africa. It should be. It's that close on a map, man. That's how folks from Kenya pronounce it. But still, it sounds horrible, doesn't it? I win. I always win. The thing that freaked me out last time, now, I've said this before, haven't I? Brazil is such a big country that its easternmost point is closer to Africa than it is to its westernmost point. That freaks me out. Because you think South America and Africa are miles away. Well, they are, but you know what I mean. They're not that far away. Not continental. I know, but it's close enough. Do we get half a point for Tenerife? You're singing Toto and making your horse riding guide laugh so hard he nearly fell off. Ah, of course. We're singing Rosanna, of course. I'll have to find the video of it. Get it posted, man. Ali, you've been to Guinea, but have you been to yourself? I've been to Guinea, but I've never been to me. Uncle was a soldier in Bosnia in the 90s. That sounds horrific. Do you have any stories, man? He only talks about if he's drunk at a family party and just blurt out about unalived children's. No. Irish red beer. The winner is Irish red beer. Louise, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Jump up now. Lovely bit of stuff. Lovely bit of stuff. Eastern Europe is notorious for hooligans, it is. Bosnian conflict was right when you first got into the service. Conflict was 94, you're in 95. It sounded horrific. Gideon, obviously, Jeff's been watching the Mighty Boosh. Brazil's northernmost point is closer to Canada than it is to its southernmost point. How's things, Lulu Bellatini? How are you? How are you in yourself? How's things, 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? The Bosnia War was remembered here a few weeks ago. Srebrenica. It's my place. So are the English. Not as bad as we used to be, Casper. The Dutch are worse. The Germans are worse. The Poles, especially. Eastern Europeans. Ruskies. The English are well behaved now. But too many years of sitting in all-seater stadiums with 2.4 families. You are less than an hour away, Joey, from the spot you can take the ferry to get to the southernmost point in Canada, South Pele Island. Pele Island. That just looks like Pele to me. That's lovely, doesn't it? Is that your cue to leave? No. Don't leave us. Don't leave us that way. Stay where you are. Yeah, the Confederate flag in the corner right now. By Primal Scream. Yeah, fun fact, if you flip Norway so the bottom stayed where it was but became the top. Yeah, Norway, the other tip would reach Morocco, which is crazy. They are long, thin countries though, aren't they? Norway, Sweden and Finland. Is it true you don't even need a passport to get to Svalbard? Don't think you do you? Because isn't it classed as being like belonging to the entire world? Yes, right. Esther, are you saying that Eastern European football fans are proper racist, or are you suddenly calling Casper a racist? No, they are the Eastern Europeans. Just weird, isn't it? People are people, man. Next question. Oh, look, a plane. Oh, look, a plane. I was waiting for that. There you go. Don't we love that? Don't we love us? Ali, did you disappear? Did you disappear? Why did you disappear? Alison Bennett of Offaly, Ireland. Steve did. There you go. I'll show you now. Ali. There's the extension on a farmhouse. Looking very, very nice. There you go, Lid. There you go. Quality bit of kit. Quality, man. Eastern European, we don't like to play there. Nobody does. Turkey's bad as well. I'm not a fan of Turkish football fans. And yet, we've got quite a few Turks that live in town in Southport, work in fast food places, and they're all boss. All really good fellas. It's a myth Norway would reach to the French Riviera. Eastern Europe is just one big castle. It is. North Wales is mad for it, for castles. They're just everywhere. And people think, what? Everywhere? Yes, they are literally everywhere. Heard they're dropping the ball on weed in Amsterdam. They don't like it now, do they? Because the Brits turn up and get absolutely wankered. Oh, are we on beer? We're on beer. The winner is beer. That's beer. Unexpected item in bagging area. We'll have a Baroni. Here we go. Nice bit of Baroni. My Baroni. Do-do-dum, do-do-dum, do-do-dum. It's class with the sound on. Isn't it better with the sounds? I apologise to Mandy for not doing that until fairly recently. It took me so long to find sounds that were suitable. Loads of Typhoon, Eurofightery sounds, but no old school planes. I was going to have to wait until I'm pointing there now, the Spitfire and the Hurricane turn up in September here, or August, whenever it is. Flaggy Claps has arrived. How's it going, Jackie Lewis? What about you? Yes, apparently the sound is temporary till I can get real sounds from the air show. What I will try and do, Mandy, I will try and record the sounds and see which sound better. I'm quite happy with them, to be honest. I think they sound good. But imagine that. The actual sounds that you will be able to see on a live stream. Well, you won't be able to see them on a live stream, the sounds. You absolute knob, of course. The ones that you'll be able to hear while watching a live stream might be the ones that appear on your animation. How good would that be? Didn't you just search Merlin engine sounds? You need to get ones that are copyright free, which I don't know how people can check, but people go a bit apeshit about sounds. They just go outside and just do that to the sky, and then that's copyright. Fucking mental. Just wondering where Jackie is. Back at B&Q car park, over a Vauxhall Cavalier, obviously. Field. Dandy Shandy. Upside down at the moment, trying to get the decking and fence painted. You can just pay for it rather than doing that. You do know that, don't you? Not everything has to be paid that way, Jackie Lewis. Rock Shandy. Sounds like a 1930s actor, that, doesn't it? I have to ask, is week numbers a thing other than over there? You personally hate when people say, let's talk in week 29. I hate it because it all depends on when week 1 is. Some people will start the first week of January. Some will start the first Sunday in January. Some will start the first Monday in January. Some will start the second week in April. Just mecca no science. So you can't guarantee which week it is. What colour? What colour? Guys, what colour are we having it? We're in week 29. Don't say that, week 29. That means that week 50, is that where Christmas is? That's not too far away. We don't want that. Using decking oil on the decking. Best place to use decking oil, I would have thought. Use it on the deck rather than putting it on your chips, you'll be alright. Light brown on fence. Can you reach the top of the fence? Yeah, our Jackie needs a stepladder to paint the skirting boards, you know what I mean? Just popped off to find the giraffe video, but you're back. Back again. Guess who's back? Here, the 1st of January is week 1, so if the 2nd is a Monday, that means when week 2 starts. See, it makes no sense, none of it. Because some places use it completely differently. I don't like it. I don't like it. You're not painting it and the fella doing it is a nightmare. Are you sure it's him? Is he the nightmare? Are you sure it's him, Jackie? Are you sure now? Also, you woohoo in the video, so apparently it's not a new thing. Did you woohoo and whatnot? Remember the New Zealand decking ad? Yeah. Jackie's a smidge over 6'4", she is. Especially wearing one of her 900 pairs of shoes, high heels. Charlie, Missy and George will be stuck on the deck. Poor sods while it's getting... He's away more than he's here. To be fair, if I was working on your house, I'd be away more than I was there as well. Know what I mean? Imagine having to put up with you for 5 minutes. Getting on with your work and you look round, oh, for fuck's sake. The angry little fucking dwarves appeared again. Only joking. You know we love you, really. Pain in the arse, woman. Where do you find these blokes, Jackie? Where are they? Tell you where she finds them. B&Q car park, 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't you, Jackie? Don't you? Was it you, or did we just go off for a split second? I might have been getting binned off by thingy. What's it called? YouTube. Oh, sorry, Amanda, I didn't even notice that you'd appeared over on Twitch along with 5,999 other people. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. Put him away, Jackie. Put him away. Away with the daddies, Suarez. Of course. See, no denial. Just a straight-up acceptance of fact. You saw an old pic of you and your dad from when you were 17. And then you were still a little bit shorter than your dad, who was 6'9" and a bit. So you weren't fully grown until 21. Us men don't fully grow, do we, normally? Apparently until we're about 25. I, on the other hand, fully grew when I was 14 or 15, whenever it was. Not grown at all since. Ridiculous. Too damn hot. It is too hot. Daddy's out. Can you... Or remember the saying, if you can pee straight, you can paint. There you go. That's me out anyway. I can't do that. Just watched it. Is it on your channel? Oh, sorry. While we're here. If you want to watch it, it's over on our Vix channel. Which is now pinned at the top of the chat. Not just that. Go and watch all the stuff. The dogs are amazing. Not on Instagram. Well, it doesn't matter. Just go and watch everything that's on that channel there on YouTube. It's brilliant, man. Fantastic stuff. The dogs are adorable. Oh my God, the dogs are adorable. Love that word, diddies, isn't they? They're diddies. It's also, they got the same thing in Scotland. They call it that. It was in Still Game, wasn't it? They're diddies. Stopped growing when you were 12. It's in your DNA, isn't it? Just, you reach that point, and when you reach that point, you don't go any bigger. So if it happens when you're 12 or when you're 25, it makes no bloody difference. You were always destined to just be that size. Some guys have that one big growth spurt. Like your mate from school who was 5'10" at 15 and 6'8" at 16. It is stupid. It's painful as well, growing that much. I only grew 6 inches. And that was painful. I was permanently tired. Just had to, because otherwise it sounds like a bullshit story. Come on, we believe you. We believe you, Vic. Of course we do. Except the balls. They're like cowtails growing downwards. Started shaving when you were 10. You were 5'7" at 11. What? Is it okay for me to show? There'll be no sound. That's the unfortunate problem, isn't it? Can we show? How's the weather up there? Stop growing altogether, Esther. Ah. Sunny at the moment, obviously. We've seen a Still Game Coldplay Oops Moments skit. I've seen a few of them. I had another mate whose parents were both 5'11", he was 6'7". His three brothers were 6'5", 6'6", and 5'10". It's mad. Facts, facts, facts. Are we getting ready for this? There's no sound. That's the unfortunate problem. Part 1. It's like the maddest Grand National I've ever seen. Now. That must be mad. Genuinely mad. Being on a horse, you're high up anyway. To then be on the top of a horse and look up and see something miles above you. Just, they are crazy things, aren't they? The woohoo though, the woohoo. The woohoo. Started shaving when you were 19. Is that your face? Is that what you're on about? Cloudy here. It's cloudy here as well. It is very, very, very cloudy. Steve, you stopped shaving at 19. Steve, you started shaving at 18. Oh my sorry. You feel seasick? Do you feel seasick, Steve? That one only works with sound. You can't get sound on this because the way it's set up on just... It's on that, on my phone, on my mobile phone. Shaving your knuckles, is that what it was? Aye. You feel seasick too. Ah. Where was that? Kenya. Knowsley Safari Park hasn't changed much. It hasn't. They always said a lion escaped from Knowsley Safari Park and was found battered to death outside the Eagle and Child in Huyton. Rough pub, that man. Rough pub. I haven't been there since I was a kid. Knowsley Safari Park, not the Eagle and Child. Those two, Wolverine. How's everybody seeing it? What happens is, it's on my phone, and my phone is plugged in via a USB cable to the computer, and there's a little program that you can have that you run on your phone and on the computer, and whatever you show on your phone shows up on that there screen there. So, where are we? So that's my daughter's rota for next week. There you go. Tuesday, she's scared. Why do we think she's scared on Tuesday? Why? Eh? You're not a hairy fella. Not everyone is. I'm not overly hirsute myself, to be honest with you. Not compared to some people. We have weather warning for the next 24 hours, pissing down now. In Ireland, rain in Ireland. You've got a weather warning for rain every single day of the year. Every single second of every day of the year. Mirror screen. It's not mirror screen. It's an actual app. It's called Visor. VYSOR. Visor. It's magic. It's magic. Friend was teased and called a monkey. So he showed up in school at 14 with his arm shaved. What? Horrible weather. Nothing to do with Mandy. Shh. Don't have to show it. Yes, it is. Driving test this week. This week coming up. Driving test. Yeah. She's scared. I'm nervous. Desperately wanted to pass. She should do. She's good, but she'd be absolutely devastated. My niece failed hers 3 or 4 times And every time she was absolutely in tears. Did not feel sorry for her. But, yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? I said this to her. Just said if it fails, you can retake it. Know what I mean? It's not like a parachute. If that fails, you're buggered. Just go back and take it again. But you will pass. George Michael, man. Get away. Fight the fighter. Murmur. Good luck. Yes, good luck. I reckon she's going to do it. Ginger's cropped. Ginger's cropped. Meant to be working tomorrow. You're working, shaking or lurking. You are working tomorrow. Good stuff. Got teased about shaving so young, so you grew a beard when you were 12. Fun fact, humans and giraffes have the same amount of vertebra in the neck. Is that 7? Is it 7 in the neck? So how can ours only be like that and theirs are like that? Mad thing, fam. Marvellous. Good luck, good luck. Good luck with the book, Ted. Good luck with the book. But that's the thing, you see. When she passes, I'll never see her again. Unless it's 4 o'clock in the morning drunk. Is that the way I want to see my child every single time I see her? Dad, we can't get a taxi. She doesn't even talk like that. She got a lift home last night. Well, early hours of this morning though. Because not everybody drinks these days, do they? These kids go out and a couple of them drive because they don't drink alcohol. It's mad. So when she found out I was picking my mum and dad up, what time are you picking them up? So 12:30 in the afternoon. All right. Not early then, no. I'll get a lift. My mate said she'll give me a lift. Okay, sound. So I had to lie in, boss. People were saying stuff before I played it. Could you hear it? What? How? Or was it people outside? Do we have people outside that are making noise? It was a lot easier when we all did our driving tests. It was because there was no such thing as a theory test. And also there was 6 billion things they need to do nowadays that we didn't. Just get in, drive. Are you safe to drive? Show me. Yeah, go ahead. Eyes and toes crossed. Hell yeah. Who counted them? The person who sliced open the necks of both a giraffe and a human being. It was only 7. I thought that, yeah, 7 vertebrae. For a neck that big or a neck the size of a house. Didn't have the money. Yeah, she still needs a lift at 2 a.m. after a night out. There's been some nights where I've had to take her into town at 1 o'clock in the morning, so 2 a.m.'s an early one. But there will be. They were talking about staying out to watch the sunrise, because it was like 4:30 or something stupid. I sat there in the car thinking to myself, really? No. You were named after a monkey, apparently, as you were so hairy when you were born. Which monkey was called Victoria? What? Think of the sleep you'll get when she passes. There'll be loads of sleep, but I'll miss her. I like our little mornings. Not only because I normally record the day's video in the car on the way home, but also if she wakes up in a mood, I can make sure by the time we get to the workplace, she's smiling at least. You know what I mean? Whether she wants to or not. You're not funny, Dad. Well, why is your face fucking tripping you? Stop it, Dad. You're not funny. Stop laughing then. I'm not laughing. It's allergies. That's what she says. It's allergies. You get lift some people. From you people. You people. Victoria Beckham. Was she particularly hairy? She is one gobshite, that woman, isn't she? Thankfully you got yours first time as your nerves were wrecked. To be fair, if I was driving around Northern Ireland, I'd be fucking shit scared as well. pallets on fire and stuff like that. Can you turn left at the next burnt out fucking Army Range Rover there, or a Land Rover, is it? So it is. I've got the shelf sorted. I haven't. I was waiting for my dad to come back, and also I was having a bit of a rethink to make sure everything works perfectly. What I think I might need to do is have a bit of a clear out first and see how much space I need. But it definitely, we need shelves there. I need to show off all me 6 million cameras. You know what I'm saying? All the gear, no idea. Absolutely. She'll appreciate it some. She does, you know. She does appreciate it. And also when shit happens and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and Dad's giving me a lift home, so we'll sit in the car and talk for 2 hours, kind of chats, you know, those kind of things. The thing is, Dad, at which point I'm there, aren't I? I won't be if she's driving herself here, there and everywhere. She might occasionally just say, can you do me a favour? Can you drive me to work in the morning? And then make up an excuse, because really she wants to spend time with the man, the myth, the legend, me. Carpenter mate's nickname is Monkey, because when he was 5 he looked like a monkey and stuck till today. There are some things, some nicknames do stick, don't they? No matter how you change afterwards. Victoria Beckham reminds me once of you saw a light coloured leather jacket hanging off a bicycle. Exactly. Oh, nah, not for me. Not for me, man. Brutal. I like brutal ones. Can I take aspirin? Not only can I take aspirin, I am taking aspirin. I have got me phone call with the lipid people on Wednesday. And then the 1st of August, I've got the next eye appointment. So I'll go in and see what they say. Has it worked? Has it helped? Am I okay? Has my brain exploded? You know, Monkey too. Oh. Saxon armour cars were a pain in the arse to avoid back in the day. One nearly hit your dad in Newry at some stage. Yeah. Especially when they're driving down the road with fire in the front of them and stuff. Twycross Zoo. Also, just wanted to see if you'd read it out without a sarky comment. As if I'd come out with a sarky comment. What you take me for? They see in the Southern Reg. That's what it is. The whale's gone mad. Played a tune. Where is it? I've moved loads of stuff around. I don't know where it is now. I don't think I've got it just on its own. I don't think I've got it on its own. It's normally a video, isn't it? With that at the start, video, that at the end. So it'll be here somewhere, but I just haven't got it to hand. No. Have I got it somewhere else? No. Oh, hang on, no. Oh, maybe. Hey! There you go. I do like that song. I was pleased with that, the way it came out. It's an earworm and a half, that one, isn't it? An earworm. Yeah. Sorry, Steve, mate. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. We have to give them what they want. Love it. Honest, Steve-O. It's a boss tune, man. I can't remember what I put in, what kind of prompt I come into it, but to the dancing bit, fast forward to the dancing bit. Oh, man. I know the dancing bit is just, it's a bit mad at the end, isn't it? It's a proper earworm. Yeah, I can't remember what I put in, what prompt I put into an AI generator to get that, but when it come out, you know, when you think, I could not have possibly made that any better at all. Bang, in it went. Number one on the charts. Quality. The kind of quality you can guarantee in this place, in this gaff. That kind of quality and purple squishy Myrons. Yes, I know, wrong hand. Ah, oh, little Myron. We love a Myron. Spin, 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 sugar. Oh, man. It's got warm again now, hasn't it? Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Who has got the magic touch? Shaft. Damn right. Louise spins. Louise gets a Louise pint. Do you want to flirt with that, love? That's an actual picture of Louise, that, by the way. An actual picture of Louise. What is that, Steve? Oh, that is like a Stretch Armstrong. A little squishy sausage dog. A sausage dog. Oh my God, would you look at the sausage dog? He's adorable. Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron. It is. Jess bought me that on a last little jaunt. Said I seen this the other day for you. Because I can put it in my left hand and squeeze and get exercise, she says. There's a sausage dog. When did Richie become Crown 1? Click on him, I don't know. He might have done because Richie has done, hasn't he? He provided a super thanks, which gets you loads more points to get to the top. So he did, of course. I forgot about that. I didn't forget about the super thanks. I forgot about that. Takes you higher up the charts, doesn't it? Did the cloud cover clear? That's hard to say that, you know. It's still as good as when we first seen it. It is brilliant. If you knock green squishy Myron's head, do his eyes pop out? Not really. Not in a horror film kind of thing. What dog is barking? Don't know, we've got plenty of dogs around here. We seem to be, because we're a little bit of a cul-de-sac on the edge of town, but you can cut through across the green and things like that. Loads of dog walkers and runners coming through here. Not many cars, just loads of them. You hear nothing. Your eyes are not as attuned, your ears are not as attuned as Vic, obviously, for listening out for dogs barking, because if they're barking, they're up to no good. Because the cash drop. You heard it barking. I'm barking mad. Ah yeah, I love the place. Does sound very horror films. You can buy them, can't you, where when you do that, the eyes actually come squeezing out. Not that. Oh, Mandy. Whoa, what? 48.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. That's the hat trick. We've had a hat trick tonight. How good's that? That's his neck, squeeze his head. It's the same thing, look. They're stuck in. They don't like zhuzh out. Zhuzh isn't the right word, is it? We're able to turn crowns off just before joining chat with your instruction. There you go. Why was winter bathing so much harder for me? They said he was in a cul-de-sac. Hang on.
Very poor.
Very poor
indeed.
indeed. Very poor. Very poor indeed. Seal is zeehond in Dutch. Sea dog, literally old sea dog. And zeehond, your loyalty. Let's check this out actually. I'll just do a quick... No, 48 is correct. 48 is correct. 48. Barnsey, how you doing, bud? How's things? Nearly at 50, not far off. Mind you, 48 to 50, when you're that high up, it's going to take a hell of a lot of messaging, isn't it? As always. Turn the crowns off, but you still see them. Does it just mean that you won't be involved then? Is that what that is? I don't know. I've not really looked into it myself, to be honest. It wasn't something that I could find anywhere that I could turn off or on. It just seems to be there. It's a nice drink, though. Quite like that. Yeah, you go, girl. 48. Mad, that. Have we got the... how long people have watched? This is going to blow my mind, isn't it? Jesus, suffering fuck. Look at this. Mandy has watched for a combined 22 days, 14 hours and 35 minutes. That is absolutely crazy. That's a prison sentence right there, isn't it? Over 3 weeks, continuous. Cray cray. Absolutely cray cray. Like dating a 48 to 50 takes a hell of a lot more texting. It does, it does. I don't know, I've never been dating, to be honest with you. You find them distracting. Turn them off. Does it mean next time turn them off before we start? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Was it Donut or Thomas that did it the other day, though? Sure, I wouldn't know. Someone jumped to number 1, but where are they now? Happens all the time in the UK. They get to number 1, you never see them again. One-hit wonders. The list just shows 1 to 10 with 7 missing. Where Steve turned it off, right? Mandy's 58. You will be turning about 2.5 months. Is that on Botrix? What? Never went to number 1. Yeah, I need to get out of the house more often. Does the mobility scooter still work? Do not be trying to get out of the house more often, because the next time I'll be there and I'll be getting pushed off the edge of Desert Falls. Fact. It'd be like the beginning of an episode of Casualty. You just heard me screaming, protect the camera. Splash. Mandy's basically written a book on here. She has. In fact, she has written a book as well, yeah, in real life. She has. An actual book. Dan, how you doing, bud? How's things? We're just talking about Maryland earlier on. Joey was on. Talking about Chevy Chase MD. We didn't realise it was a place. Just thought it sounded like a TV show. More fun rolling me down Riddlin Moat. Terrible behaviour. I don't get you running out of cider on a Sunday night. Are you going to have to get on the Just Eat? Get someone to pick you something up, or Be Livery, or wherever it is. Just getting back from the pool. You've been to Liverpool, lads? Been to Liverpool? Is that what it is? Coming back from the pool. Ah, swimming pool. Very nice. See, I can't get my head around that. What you been swimming this time of night? It's dark. No, it's not dark. It's days earlier over there. Very nice. Was there any dogs in the pool? We seen dogs in the pool earlier, didn't we, Didn't we? Jack was jumping in there. He's loving it now, isn't he? Big Jack. Not you, Barnsey. Jack, the dog from Vic's channel. Louise has got a fridge full. You're only up the road. Get a Joey to pick it up, man. A Joe Baxi. No drugs, no drugs. Oh my God, no drugs. No adorable drugs, no sausage drugs. Always good. That's what we like to hear. Did you manage to get to the bottom of the audio problems? Have you sorted that out? Just the genuine every time you try and do something tech-wise on YouTube, you sort one thing out and something else goes knackered. It's a pain in the ass. Just illustrated the book he sent to Dan to read on his story channel. Now fully illustrated, which looks fantastic, by the way. And was mentioned yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, shots fired. Barnsley not happy that Louise is holding back on the old screech. How's Spencer trucking along? Dogger would take the Alka-Seltzer approach, just make bubbles at the bottom. Oh, hang on, here we go again. Dan, you've levelled up as well.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. Level 5. That's 4 of them we've had today. 4 levels up after nothing at all. Lots of woohoos going on, absolutely. We've had a level 1, a level 5, a level 48. What else? Mad, isn't it? It is there. It's also here. It's here, there and everywhere. I'm hearing bins. I did the bins, didn't I, last Sunday? It's not the green bin day tomorrow. Why are people putting bins out? Weirdos. You want to be the binfluencer, don't they? The first one who puts theirs out so everyone looks and just jumps out and does the same thing. No more advancing on the audio. I'm trying to think what could be the issue. But it is true, isn't it? Every time you think you've got one thing nailed, something else comes along and then just as bad. The camera's shit, the camera's shit, the camera's shit, the camera's fantastic. Oh yeah, now the audio shit, the audio shit, the audio shit. Sorted that out. Lose connection, lose connection, lose connection. Just goes round in bloody circles. Spencer, he's doing all right. You talk sporadically. He's doing getting on all right. Talk about dogs and heard barking. You heard bins because I talk. Trash. They're not rubbish, by the way, Victoria. The Sunday night, Monday morning bins are the green bins. The gardeners were here on Tuesday. I don't think they got the chance to cut it because it hasn't rained, has it, up until the last few days? Both pretty busy, I can imagine, mate. Faith No More on the Juki. Didn't hear that for ages. It's a boss tune as well, though. I did the bins. Just had a couple of Osama's sisters. They've got money for some reason. They've always got loads of cash hanging around. Fecking gremlins. What do you call me, Ali? Your Sony ZVE 10 comes on Tuesday. They are really, really good cameras. As if to prove the point, I am filming on a ZVE10 and I'm filming a picture of a ZVE10 here. I like them so much, I've got 2 of them. Fantastic cameras. For both indoor and outdoor. You can just take them off the stand, go outside, and film loads of stuff with them. They're brilliant. Love a wind up. Fair play, because I do it all the time to you as well, so I don't mind. I want to cry myself to sleep tonight. How many different bins do we have in the UK? We've got 3 at the moment. 2 grey bins, which are for normal household waste. A recycling bin, which we need 2 of, to be honest with you, because, you know, wine. And a green bin, which is for garden waste, garden rubbish. Is your green bin free? It is. Or is there nothing in it, or does it cost nothing? Nothing. Camera for sure. They are really good, you know. A bit more reliable, I think. The picture's better than a webcam. You can do more with it. You can throw more lenses on there. You can make loads of different. You can go for a short lens, a big long zoomy lens. You can do all kinds of stuff. And you can just pick it up and take it outside and record your stuff on there. They're brilliant. Saving up for that gimbal. They're worth getting hold of. They really are. Yeah, don't be so smug, Louise. She's only being smug because she's 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle, so if you did come round to try and pick it up, you'd have to hire a yak and all kinds. And she's got money in the yak business, is our Louise. Not daft, you know. Possibly Mike, then PC. This one will end up in the wall. Yeah, the mic, as good a mic as you can get hold of is always worth doing. There's some really good ones, are cheap as well, aren't they? But I've said all along, I've got gear acquisition syndrome. But at some point for the streaming, all I need is one good camera, one good mic, and a decent light, and I've got that now. I then went overboard and started spending stupid amounts of money on other cameras and other lenses because I'm a fucking idiot, obviously. Have to sort recycling in a plant kind of sucks. Only ask for food waste and all other bins. Yeah, we've got a tip which is just about a 2-minute drive from here. So if there's too much of anything, I can always throw it in the back of the car and take it there. You have 2 bins and pay another $60 a year for a brown bin for garden waste. I'm sure ours is free. The gardener isn't, obviously. It's driving you demented. Tech does drive you demented, especially when you know what you're doing and you still can't fix it. When you're looking at it going, right, there's nothing wrong with this. I have unplugged and replugged everything in. I can't make it fucking better. You have 3 bins all paid for in your rates. I'm sure that's the way it should be, to be honest with you. If you want to buy an extra one, like if you've got a big family and we'll give you 2, but if you want to buy a 3rd one, you have to pay for it. That kind of thing, I understand, but no. What's food waste? Says Louise, because all you do is you throw stuff out for the yaks, don't you? 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. What's food waste? You think you're overloading graphics or processing? It could well be, couldn't it? Again, I think that would be a fairly easy fix, to be honest with you. What you need is a 15-year-old kid to come in and just go, yeah, I can sort that out for you in 10 seconds. There you go, sorted. A little nerd. 15-year-old boy with glasses. Get one of them if you can find one. 3 bins and you have to sort glass and paper yourself. Not easy when no car. It is. They don't make it easy, do they? How much is it to hire a yak? Hire the yak and he will score. Oh. Dan, cheers, bud. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Thanks for all the tech help with the insanity. I just wish I could fix it for you a bit more often, to be honest. All of this, like with the ZV-E10, if there's any issues, I do know this camera quite well now. So hopefully I'll be able to fix it. What I couldn't work out is when I used to have a normal webcam. Oh, I've moved it over there. Normal webcams. I couldn't work out why or how to fix a normal webcam. There's no settings. If they just plug it in, it's supposed to work. Oh, gotta go. Nobody's father mode engaged. No problem, mate. You go and enjoy time with Alexander. Catch you later. Good to see you as always, bud. Vic's doing great using just 2 phones, usually just one. I think doing great might be a stretch. No, it isn't a stretch at all. You are doing fantastically well with just a phone, normally just the one phone. You can see that by the fact that you're already that far away from 1,000 subs, man. A laden or unladen yak. Yes. Yeah, nice bit of Monty Python. That's why you have a ruby, of course. If you have a ruby, there's no such thing as food waste. Esther, yes, a yak. Louise lives 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. To get there, you need a team of 28 Sherpas and 40 yak. Is yak or yaks? What is it? Is yak like sheep? It's a sheep and a sheep. A yak and yak. I don't know. Ask Santiago, is he or a yak? You are a technophobe. You don't like dance music. What's wrong with that? Someone once said I'm a homophobe. I'm not scared of The Simpsons.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor indeed. Very poor. You've got 6 bins, not counting food carry bin. Yeah, but Wales is mental. No offence. You know it's fucking mental. The bin situation is mental. Mandy hasn't got mad on the bins for a while, has she? But it is. Just bins everywhere. Bins for bean tins, that's it. That's all you put in there, bean tins. Yeah, don't mention the B word, otherwise someone's getting knacked. Ruby's a working zog. Yakety yak, don't go back, it is, yeah. Is a yak a donkey or a cow? It's a hairy beast of burden, isn't it? It's more like, I don't know. It's a bit cowish, isn't it? Like a hairy cow. But hench, fucking massive. Like a mountain buffalo. Rewatch your old piano stuff. And with it a few years ago, you kind of rediscovered it and you're planning new vids and shorts, thanks to you all. Good stuff. Your piano playing is too good to keep under wraps. Get it out there, man. More than one yak? Are we talking... Have you streamlined the situation, Louise, to one yak? Just one yak. That's all you need. Helen laughed at the Homer joke. Good. I'm glad someone did. Yeah. Old school song. That's a proper old school. Yeah, say hi to Helen. From all of us. And a thanks as well for being like number 50 and sub as well. We love to see that. Green bin has to be paid, garden waste. Then a stack of 3 glass, cardboard, recyclable plastic, general waste, food. That is just not right. Your garden waste, just go and throw it over someone's fence. Go and throw it into a field, let them deal with it. There you go. The farmer will sort it out. Bullshit, man. Kind of like a hairy buffalo, it is. You all pay extra for garden waste. It all depends on what it is. Because obviously some garden waste, you got to go to the map to sort out. You want I should whack this fucking mook? You do? Sure, we get one free, I'm sure we do. I think we got a green bin for the waste, garden waste. One normal everyday bin and a recycling bin. They were free, and if you want to order any extras on top of that, you've got to pay. But because we've got 4 adults living in the house, we're allowed a second normal grey bin free of charge. Anything else we have to pay for, but I think we're alright, to be honest. Take to a tip for free. That we can do that because it's just round the corner, but not everyone can. It's a ball like that, isn't it? Uncle has many cool animal pics from his time in the Arctic. The musk ox trumps it all. Beats a buffalo every day. Musk ox are absolutely massive things, aren't they? I seen 2 wolves trying to get wired into a musk ox, and it was throwing them everywhere. And he carried on, just kept on chasing it. These 2 wolves just behind it, kept on going until eventually, I mean, the 2 wolves almost expired, but The muskox did, and they just wired into it straight away then. Fur and lungs and all kinds coming out of it. I think the brown bin is €3. €3. Grey bin's only emptied once in 6 weeks. Nightmare and that's terrible, that. Terrible. You just pay every week €20. Should be in your rates. That's why you pay your rates. Ridiculous, man. You put food and garden in one bin, general and glass, plastic, cardboard, small appliances in one bin. What? The appliances and stuff, I'd have to take that to the tip, to be honest. Don't think they're allowed in anything else. Pay €50 for 3 months and still no glass or paper can be thrown. Gross, gross. Nature, man, it's nature. Them wolves, they chase this thing for absolute miles, hours and hours. Gorgeous looking things, them wolves, man. But it's nature, you can't get involved, can you? Leave them to it. Before they start to realise that that humans taste like chicken. Pay €50 for 3 months and still, it's just stupid, isn't it? Bastards, €200 a year for nothing. €80 a month, not good enough. Not good enough. We've got it good. I think we're doing all right. The only problem that you get is when you see all these things, you're having to separate them out, and then you look out and they're all getting thrown into the back of the same bin wagon. No sense. They take electrical and batteries too now. You just pile them on your bin. Ah, right. I don't think they do that here. I've just got rid of a load of batteries. I put them in the kitchen. They've got to be taken to, I think Tesco do them. And then Curry's on the estate or Argos do them as well. Just go and drop them in a bin somewhere there. Where are we? Come on, where are we? Oof, yes. Picture of a muskox. The size of that bastard. Shoulders on it. They are huge, man. Imagine trying to have a narc with one of them. And they've got really, really thick skulls, haven't they? Because when it's shagging season, the males go mad. They're always banging heads. Don't get in the way of one of them. Is it Sunday? It is Sunday, Ali. The only problem is, because it's Sunday and I've been to the airport this afternoon rather, and then I had to do some stuff when I come back. And then, I'm going to show you something now. No. I wasn't able to sort out what I wanted to sort out. I'm going to click on generate. An unexpected error occurred. Please try again later. I have been trying that all day. So there was no Jeff. That is required for Jeff to be Jeff, unfortunately. And then I was rushing round like an absolute knob. But it's all done now. The parents are home. The house is cleaned up and healthy again. And it's getting dark outside. Now I have to make an appointment to go to the local tip. That's mad, isn't it? Goodness ours in rates. Shops do batteries. Yeah. Yours just taking over the county tax. That's what I'm sure happens with us as well, to be honest with you. There is a yak. Turn it off and on again. I have tried forcing an unexpected reboot. Louise, when you first started with recycling, you had a box that you had to leave on the front street. Twice they refused to take yours because a car was parked in front of the house. Health and safety gone mad. They are mad, aren't they? Any excuse not to do the work with some people. After all this morning, your live only logged 48 likes. It did, but it didn't. Because while you were live, there was 51, which makes it probably get pushed a little bit higher up. Your likes, why did I say it like that? Your likes suddenly turn into fucking Brian Clough, young man. Your likes are only important when you're trying to get things pushed. So while you were live, let it keep getting more and more likes, let it get pushed more and more. If people then stop liking it or unlike it afterwards, doesn't really matter. Don't matter. You have to have appointments to go to the tip. It's stupid. It's supposed to be just turn up and get rid of your shite. That's what it's there for. Auto correct is jeffing up. Ali did amazing with it. She did. Pushed it. Also, it was cosmic ordered, I'm convinced. Been dark from 8 there with rain in Ireland. Surprise, surprise. Jeff will not be rebooted. He never will. Reboot Jeff at your peril. Local tip is at maximum capacity, so it's too busy. They're planning a new fancy modern tip. Have you got any issues with coastal erosion? I know further up the coast they have, haven't they, with the sea is eating away at the coast, and occasionally it's unearthing a tip from years ago. So now all this shite is coming out and going into the sea. So I have to try and preempt this by going and digging up tips further north. Lincolnshire, is it? Or is it more towards Scarborough? Somewhere up there. Just having to get rid of stuff and try and hide it somewhere else. There's no room, man. Can we not take all our shite and take it to a volcano somewhere? Just chuck it in the volcano. Would that work? Would that get rid of a body? Chucking it in a volcano. Just thinking. Could be a novel in this. This is from our donut. That's on the very, very edge, fingernail edge of Europe there. Very beautiful. Look at that sky, man. Looks beautiful, man. Looks like a hairy woman's boobs. Just me then, yeah. It is beautiful out there, isn't it? It's closer to the Great Yarmouth, that's disappearing quickly. Yeah, I've seen something, I can't remember what it was on. There was a BBC documentary, I'm sure it was, which was all about rubbish. That mad woman in the boiler suit. Can't remember her name. She's absolutely fucking insane. Really intelligent, like, but mad. She was talking about it. You can walk on the beach, look up, and you can see stuff that was put in the tip like 50 or 60 years ago starting to fall out. Some really interesting stuff was found, actually. Like ceramic pots and jars and things with dates on them, which are now worth a few quid, but was rubbish back then. No car, so no tip. Yeah, do you know what? I'm quite thankful for the fact that we can go to our tip. You don't need to phone up in advance. Just drive up, get rid of all your stuff and drive back home within the space of 5 minutes. It's really handy. So I won't moan about them. They're all so sound as well, the people there. The lads. Always taking the piss. Is it in Belfast? Jackie says you don't give a fuck. You don't anyway. About anything, to be honest with you. I do not care. Oh, Caister on Sea, or Caister in Sea as you now call it, yeah. It's horrible that, isn't it? But I mean, you couldn't have seen that back in the 40s and 50s, wherever it was. They must have known there was some coastal erosion. I don't think they would have thought it would have been as quick as it is, but it is mad seeing that. Just seeing entire villages and things disappear. Are not there anymore. And then you come to Southport and the beach is that long because of silt. We're going to eventually, the west coast of the UK is going to move in that direction as the east coast comes in this direction. We're going to end up, we're going to end up next to Ireland. That's what's going to happen. We said, well, you won't, that's what's going to happen. You need someone to drive you as well. A car these days is simply too expensive. They can be exceptionally expensive. I need to put mine in for a service within the next 2 weeks, I think. Back again, was out putting the hens to bed. It's a great phrase, that, isn't it? I was putting the hens to bed. Any baking updates? Not after the hens. That's a really, really unfortunate straight 1-2, that, isn't it? Yeah, but a coastal drift, it is crazy the way it works. Back going to the lever. What? You can feck off. Don't have a driver's license either. Nobody can drive you, so it's clutter o'clock. You pay a 300% import tax. Insurance is insanely expensive. It's expensive everywhere now, though, unfortunately. Insurance is a scam, to be honest with you. Every bit of insurance that you get is an absolute scam. And they dress it up like they're doing you a favour. Your insurance has only gone up by 400% this year. Bollocks. Keep getting text messages and emails coming through. We can save you £300 on your car insurance. Really? Because my full car insurance for the year is £280. How are you saving me £300? Thought you were zucks. You like to walk. Ali, you do. You like to run as well, unfortunately, with your laces undone, don't you, young lady? Hens to bed does sound very euphemistic, doesn't it? I would agree there. Oh, man. Your insurance is $700 for 6 months. What's that in real money? Is that about 550, 600 quid or something? That's still a lot of money, that, isn't it? Why is it so expensive? So mine, full year, fully comp on a 2.1 litre. Oh, that's a diesel, like, but 280 quid fully comp with me dad on there as well, so he can drive if he wants. Was minding ducks for your brother. He was away for a bit. All right. The ducks were on holiday. I like that. You were minding ducks, but no, the ducks were on holiday. They've gone back home since. Did you have a nice time? Did he send postcards? Didn't keep dredged. Several inlets along the coast. Popular holiday spots would just silt over. It's mad the way it works, isn't it? Genuinely. If you leave the earth to its own devices, it does, it changes. You've got your tectonic plates which move around all over the place, but just in general, those, as you say, continental drifty, shifty bits, it's mad the way it works. Vegas, everyone's stoned, pissed or rubbernecking. Right, so that's what it is. So it's a dangerous place to be in a motor car. Got a bit hungry looking at the ducks. Were you thinking crispy pancakes? Or crispy duck and pancakes? My head's gone west here today completely. I blame all the chemicals yesterday and the day before. It's not good, man. Not good for you. Did you try and put the ducks in a row? Get all your ducks in a row. You'll do well. In 2007, you paid around £700 in insurance and roadway tax, £300 a year for the tax as well. It's on its arse, that, isn't it? I've 280 quid for me insurance, 340 quid tax, but I get half of that back because I'm disabled. If you're a blue badge, you get half of it back. So works out as being all right, to be honest with you. Obviously, it costs a few quid to look after the car, especially one with a 3-pointed star on the front. It's not that bad, to be honest with you. Definitely not compared to a BMW. Got mates who've had horror stories about paying for them bloody things. Just money, innit? It's got a stamp on it, therefore it costs 4 times as much as the other one. Wankers. Beaches along the coast, which were sandy when you were a kid, are now covered in stones. Yeah, and you can't do anything about them, really, can you? You can't really interfere with nature. It'll do what it feels like doing. So if you go, you leave Molly and the chickens at your brother's. How do you get them there? Do you row? Do you row a boat? Have you got the chickens, Molly, and some corn? Is that what it is? You have to work out how to get them there and back and there. £1,000 18 years ago today. So much more it will be, won't it? You've never asked, what? Do we hear from... We haven't heard from her for ages. We haven't. She's still on Instagram, so we do see occasionally she'll do a post or something, but not seen her in a live for a while. Not seen her in anybody else's streams either for ages. Hope she's all right. We'll have to reach out and see how she's doing. You grew up out in the sticks where every 18-year-old needed a licence to get anywhere. You've got no choice, have you, if you're that far away? Should be give and take, yeah. Probably would, there you go, so. But you need to ask in the first place, wouldn't you? And you don't, so it's a moot point. The point is moot. Have a load of ancient oak under the sand around the beaches. That's the one good thing about stuff like this. With it changing the shape of the country, you do get to unearth a lot of stuff, a lot of history. At some point, if the coastal erosion keeps on going, there's going to be Roman hordes falling out the side of the cliffs and stuff, isn't there? You know what I mean? If you hear from her, tell her we all said hi. Will do, will do. Hopefully she found someone who's happy. Yeah. Can't ask for much more than that, really, can you? I know some of the stuff that she's put on Instagram has been loads of animals, so probably the spring, summer and autumn months will be busy for her, won't they? Getting ready for the summer with the animals, having the summer, and then getting prepared for the winter and what have you. You know, hopefully, yeah, hopefully. Jean-Jay's crossed. Well, the really old wood walkways were found in the bogs around there. Yeah, if you're watching, do you have a lot of amber like you there? Have you got loads of amber there? I like amber. It's a very pretty stone, isn't it? Is it a stone? Is it a rock? What would you class it as? Precious stone? Semi-precious stone? I wouldn't know. I'm not much one for jewellery. Although I found my old wedding ring while I was doing some cleaning yesterday. That is a really nice piece of jewellery. That I like that. A nice Celtic band, band, yeah, interwoven. Looks lovely in rose gold. Very pretty. Amber is millions of years old tree resin. Is that what it is? And obviously it does make sense with it being the colour that it is. But what is it classed as? Is it classed as like a semi-precious stone or something? Because it's solid, isn't it? Or solidish. Not a stone, it's fossilised tree resin. Is there a name for it then? That some of these things are they're classed as? You've got metals, precious stones, semi-precious stones, and something else. Because, yeah, doesn't amber cost a few quid? She should do. She's one of my favourite strippers. We're back on that again, aren't we? You call it row. Whitby Jet. Why do I know Whitby Jet? Apart from living in the northeast. Where have I seen that or heard that recently? This sounds like another BBC thing and I can't think what it is now. Gemstone, there you go, yeah. But it's not a stone. Is it a gem? Oh, I don't know. I don't know enough about these things and I should do. Whenever I don't know enough about something, I try and find out what it is. Do a little bit of a recce, do a bit of research. I hate not knowing things. Not nosy, I just hate not knowing things. Like, you know, if I think of something and I don't know the answer to it, why don't I know the answer to it? I've got a phone with Wikipedia. That's the reason why I don't know it. In the long way home, Ewan and Charlie dredged for amber in the Baltic Sea. Oh, nice. Google said it's the gemstone. There you go. Whippy Jet, wasn't she a gladiator? Why, aye, lass. The winner is tea. Are we having a bucket of tea? A nice bucket of tea. Bucket of tea. A nice bucket of tea. Very nice. You can also have a tea. You can have a bucket of Vegas tea. There you go. Made into jewellery, but is old tree. Hard black stone, like made into morning. Morning jewellery. That's the one. That's where it is. Whitby Jet. Yes, I do know that. I still can't think where I heard it recently, but that's exactly what it was about. Morning jewellery. Nice place, Whitby. Tea. Blue John, is it from Castleton in the Peak District? I've never been in the Peak District. I'd love to go there. Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Never gonna be respectable. Just looked it up. Amber mainly comes from the Baltic states and Northern Europe, right? Pick a song from the 90s. Ooh. That's a long decade, the 90s. How can I pick the song from an entire decade? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Radiohead, Paranoid Android, go on. Blue John is very pretty and very expensive. Is he a male stripper? Is that what that is? Do you know what? Anything that's made by the earth, or anything that's fabricated in the earth, or takes years to come into being, no wonder it cost a few quid. You can't really replicate it, can you? Can it? Barbie girl. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. You learn from me that it's from the special song Gangsters, it is. Ding, 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 ding. Tay, 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 see? Tony found at Castleton, right? Yep. Because you need the right type of trees. Obviously, it must come from the right, yeah. So unless the trees grow there, you're not going to find the stuff, are you? Are you a Barbie girl, Donald? Are you? In a Barbie world? Asking like you didn't know. Barbie Girl by Aqua. Good old Danish band. Your sisters were fans. I'm trying to think. There's a Danish band I like and I can't think who it is now. A Danish indie band. It's going to annoy me, that. There's loads of bands from all over the world who no one ever hears, no one ever listens to, and then Spotify has opened that up. Because of Discover Weekly, they'll suddenly say to you, well, you've been listening to, I don't know, like Swedish indie and Icelandic indie. Maybe I like Danish indie. Well, send it to me. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And quite a lot of the time, I does. A very small area, Castleton, sounds about right, yeah. The Peak District, it's a lovely place, but I can imagine there's just little tiny bits here, there and everywhere, isn't there? Where industry used to occur. And it must be built around something, so must be that in Castleton, aye. Someone went there on a YouTube video not too long ago. Does look pretty, doesn't it, the Peak District? I mean, seriously pretty. Louise will tell you, she can see from 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Just looks down over the top of it. It's like a backyard for you, isn't it? Like a backyard. Sabia, Nephew, Kashmir, Volbeat. I can't remember now off the top of my head. I will check though. I think it was when I started looking for... I did a Reason the Rhyme when it was on Spotify. I did an episode where I did bands that were not US and UK. So I tried a little bit of a look around the world. And I'm sure I found some Danish stuff then. I was looking for Belgian stuff, but of course it had to be Deus or Soulwax. I love Soulwax. Apoptigma Berserk. What? That's not Danish. It's Scandi though. Never heard. What's going on there? Barbie Girl, worst song to get stuck in your head for the day. I wish, but there's been worse than that today, to be honest with you. Quick Twitch query. Why did you disable rewards, or are they things you have to buy? They are things you have to buy. I need to look into Twitch, being able to use it a bit better. I don't know it too well yet. Deus are fantastic. Was it Suds and Soda? Was that the album or was that the song? I know it was the song, wasn't it? Was that the album? I can't remember. As soon as I do this, I'm going to find the album and I'll know exactly what it's called. Obviously. No, the album was called Worst Case Scenario. That was it. The song was Suds and Soda. I remember that being quite a big hit on the indie charts back in the 90s. Can we brush your hair and take you everywhere, Donald? Can we? DAD, Gasoline, mids of 99. DAD. I've heard of them. Don't think it's them. I'll find out what it is. You watch now, it'll be some random band from, I don't know, Dunfermline or something, and I've got it mixed up. Brush your ass hair. Oh, man. There goes me pudding for tonight. You miss Horace's haiku. He did write one, but we never got round to recording it because I was doing other stuff. We also had a Kipper's story, which we'll have to save, definitely. But I couldn't do Jeff and I couldn't do something else, so I was going to take... I still can't do Jeff now, so it's pointless. And good news on the Horace front. Now that everyone's back from holidays, it means Horace is back in the car. He is in the back of the car right now as we speak. He is strapped in, ready for tomorrow's video, which should be at... Oh, let's have a look. I forgot already. At 1:30 your ma. Right. 8:15 she's in. Shit. So I should be recording that at about 8:17 in the blessed AM. Thought Kippers was time relevant. Do you know what, Mandy? This one isn't. This one is not time relevant, but it is very much stream relevant, and also very much somebody in the stream relevant. No spoilers, but it is very relevant to somebody in the stream. But which means now we've got that sorted, and I've got Horace's haiku sorted. I just need to record. Sorry, I need to get him to record it, and the lips put on his Ujima flip. Sounds worse than it is. And then as soon as Jeff becomes available, I shall Jeff from Jeff, and if need be, I might even do it on Wednesday. If I can get it all sorted, I'll do it on Wednesday. How's that? Can't say further than that. Then I can say, well, it is Wednesday, can't I? Very suspenseful, yes. Watch this space. The Ring of Chocolate. Yeah, you're missing Jeff, but at least we have Blue John. We did. He's not Blue Jeff, though, is he? He's not Cheekbones Jeff. Have we got any Cheekbones Jeff on here? Just to placate you. When was the last Cheekbones Jeff? Where was he? Come on. Or have I deleted all his stuff? I delete all this because it just takes up loads of space. Oh, no spoilers. Can't do that. Can't do that. We'll give you some bonus Jeff action. You've seen him before, but there you go. Some bonus cheekbones Jeff. Look at the jawline on him as well. Oh, man, there's no need. Handsome, angry, blue-skinned bastard. There's no need, lad. Sounds scary. Like the Brian Ferry song, Inflatable Doll, You Blew My Mind. Say, what? Suspicious? That's nothing suspicious. Should give him a BBL to go with the lips. Aren't they very, very dangerous, BBLs? Seen it live in 2018. Well, heard it because you are midget size. Listen to some Dad. I will listen to some Dad. Esther's tiny too. There's loads of tiny people. Aren't there? Loads of little tinies. Oh, little tinies. And then someone who's a smidge under 6'2", and someone who's between, is it 5'7" and 5'8", somewhere between. I'll have that one. Just have to imagine his throbbing sod. Oof, painful. Kanye's Ma Zeidman. What's a BBL? A Brazilian butt lifter is. It's getting a Kardashian ass. It doesn't always work well. It can be very, very dangerous, as Vic just said there. Potentially fatal. Just so people can look strangely shaped. Look like a cartoon character. Don't get it at all. That combined with the Mar-a-Lago face. Just mental. Why are you doing it? Because it attracts loads and loads of lads. Doesn't. The lads don't fucking like it. Just looks insane. Tank Christ asked, Dad was first called Disneyland After Dark, but Disney sued, so now they're called Dad. And everyone knows why they're called Dad, D-A-D. Why? Yep. You do get concerned that so many women in the chat have a thing for an animated devil. He is handsome, I must admit, you know what. His eyes are like chipped ice. Very handsome. Bacon and lettuce. I haven't had bacon in ages. I don't eat stuff like that these days, but maybe. Do I need to come off the bacon wagon? Apparently there's an odour to bums too big to be able to wipe. Ugh, nah. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Jealous. Oh. Yeah, it's like us fellas getting excited over Penelope pit stop. Be still my beating heart. Penelope pit stop. I can't listen to that anymore because I had a Dutch friend who used to call a piss a pit stop. Whenever she had to disappear. Where have you gone? Just had to go for a pit stop. Oh, went for a piss, have you? Yeah. Yeah, so it's... That name is now gone for me, Penelope Piss. Actually, most of the bacon sold outside of Denmark goes to the UK because we are greedy sods for bacon. We love it. We love it. It is popular, Danish bacon. Make the second B butty though. Bacon, butty and more bacon. More bacon. From Denmark to here, it's mostly to the UK. Because we love it. Oh, Jessica Rabbit, yeah. Jessica Rabbit. Who's the other one? Wilma Flintstone or Betty Rubble? I'd go with Betty, but I'd be thinking of Wilma. Does anyone know where that comes from? Not just my fucking head, obviously. Do you not know? That's from Red Dwarf. Lister and the cat were talking about Wilma Flintstone. Would you go with Wilma Flintstone? Well, I'd go with Wilma. I'd go with Betty Rubble, but I'd be thinking of Wilma. Fucking what? Bizarre. Oh, the Cadbury Caramel Bunny. Men were quite attracted to her. They were until he found out that the voice was Miriam Margolyes. At which point, yes, there you go. It's not quite the same, is it? A huge-footed Miriam Margolyes is not quite as take it easy, yeah. Bizarre stuff. Sums up the female race. They want something that doesn't exist, and yet us blokes just want them to have a pulse. Pulse optional, obviously. Yeah. It's the danger of Jeff. That's what the women love. Women love a bastard. They love a bastard. You don't get much more bastard than Jeff. And his eyes are like chipped ice. Yeah. Don't get him going. Mandy, don't get him going. It's the feet. I can't get my head around. The massive feet. I'm not a foot guy, I suppose. Some people are, aren't they? I wonder if they watch it and think, hubba. Just fucking weird, man. All of it's weird. Let's be honest. All of it's weird. Apart from liking Jeff, that's not weird at all. Keep on liking Jeff. And when I do the calendar, make sure. Charlie Hunnam, real and hubba. He is, well, like I said earlier on, you can tell where people are from in the world if, when you ask, where do you know Charlie Hunnam from? If they say Sons of Anarchy or they say Biker Grove. Biker Grove. Mandy, he was also in The Gentleman, the Guy Ritchie film. Absolutely brilliant, actually. That's a really good film. Good cast as well. And he was good in that. Americans can't get their head around the fact that he's not American. His accent in Sons of Anarchy apparently is just perfect. No, he can't be from anywhere other than America, and then he comes out with a Geordie accent. Because he's a fucking Geordie, like. You don't know who Charlie Hunnam is? I don't even watch films. Him. Do you not recognise him? Sons of Anarchy. Biker Grove. How spooky, man. Share the pic you've just sent. I need to check this first. Victoria. Oh, no. Bloody hell, can't share that. Disgusting behaviour. Where is he? All right, ladies. Take a deep intake of breath. Be prepared for this. Okay. Mandy has no idea who it is, but is now going to find out who it is and is going to start looking at his entire back catalogue. Looks Scandi. He does look a bit Scandi, doesn't he? Hunnam also doesn't sound a particularly British name, but he is from the northeast, so he could be a Viking. Yes, with the cum gutters at the side. Always beloved by women. Oh yeah, know the face. Not seen him in anything. You're not seeing him in much there either, are you? Right, that's it, get rid. How can I compete with that? You're All Roadmen, that's the one. He's brilliant in that, The Gentleman. Absolutely superb. He's quite scary in it as well. Naughty Boys and Gangsters, of which I'm neither, unfortunately. Best part of the... of the live. Filth. Utter filth. If that isn't Chef's Kiss, you don't know what is. I've never watched Sons of Anarchy. I have no intention of watching it now because that handsome bastard. There's no need for that. What has happened to chest hair? Yeah. Wax has happened. And not in the same kind of moustache wax. The lot off. So they end up looking like a Ken doll. Filth. Utter filth. He was in Biker Grove. I think he was in one episode, but you know. The beard looks like Piao. It could be, you never know. Wax on, wax off. Mrs. Miyagi there. Giving it beans. Disgusting behaviour. If this gets flagged for nudity, Victoria, there's going to be trouble. You'd fancy Mr. Bean more. You prefer Alan Ritchson. Who's Alan Ritchson? Ah! Is that your dude from Reacher? Ah, that's the one, yeah. I don't watch a huge amount of films and TV shows these days. It's mostly YouTube. Get a picture of that up. Of what up? Right, let me have a look. He's wearing t-shirts in all of these. Honest. Is there any fucking need for that? Genuinely. Is there any need for that whatsoever? You have to search for topless. No, Victoria, I'm not searching for men topless, thank you very much. Anyway, who's been stealing pictures of me? Sorry, it was still on my phone. My beard's not that bad. It isn't. Still a bit shaggy, innit? Shaggy and Scooby. Mandy's rubbish with names, but we'll never forget a six-pack, obviously. Ali, are you okay? Ali, are you okay? Are you okay, Ali? You've been struck by a smooth chest. Small body in a muscle suit. What do you call me? Ali's grand. Ali has currently got a case of the vapors. My God, my boy. I got a case of the vapors. I do declare. Filth. Helen's gone to bed, so you can safely say after 23 years you're still with your perfect partner. You are. You've got a real good one there, Steve. Helen's an absolute cracker. Of course, she's got upstairs now to start searching for Charlie Hunnam and Alan Richmond, whoever his fucking name is. Filth. It is. She's lovely as well, Helen. She really is. As is our Steve-O. The Norfolk power couple. There you go. Should have said that while she was watching. No. Make her watch it back. And don't tell her at what point you said it as well, so I get loads of watch hours. Looks stupid. Too pumped up and a tiny, tiny face on it. Helen likes Reacher as well. He looks much better as Reacher than fucking Thingyo does. Tom Tiny Tick Cruise. I read some of the books. He was supposed to be like 6'6" in a Man Mountain, wasn't he? Tom Cruise turns up with his Tom Cruise fucking face on him. Not bad. At least he looks like Reacher sounded in my head. Don't need to, of course you don't. She knows. She knows these things. Bodybuilder, anorexic neck. The other one is Henry Cavill. You are disgusting, young lady. Disgusting. Objectifying men this way. It's horrible. How could you do that to another human being? Don't think Mandy knows who he is either. Mandy currently nails scratching off the phone quickly. What? Who's this? Filth behaviour. He was Superman, wasn't he? Well, he played Superman in the film. He wasn't actually Superman. Yeah, that's him. Who a previous Superman, Dean Cain, has complained, how woke are they going to make Superman? How woke are they going to make Superman? It's Superman. He's an alien from not the planet Earth who comes down and helps people, no matter who they are. The fucking whole character was woke to start with. What's he on about? Oh, is Louise going to have to... Oh, she is. Louise, I apologise. Many apologies for the inconvenience. The winner is Irish Red Beer. Just appreciating a good thing. Good Thing is a song by the Fine Young Cannibals. We'll leave it at that. Sorry, Louise. That's a good looking drink. A good looking drink. So what have we learned tonight? We've learned that you lot are absolute pervs, you ladies. Never mind lovely ladies. You're too thirsty. You're in a pub and you're this thirsty. It's disgraceful behaviour. The shit these lads have to go through to look like that, they do. They have to dehydrate for 2 days to look so ripped because otherwise there's too much liquid in the body. So dehydrate, make yourself ill, look like that, get the photos taken, then disappear and drink your own body weight in Gatorade or something. It's too high maintenance, it is. You can still look ripped and still look strong like a lot of sportsmen do without looking like that. I mean, I could look like that if I want. No, I couldn't. Not even if I tried. Paul was so loud it woke the dogs up. Ah. Vic, have you seen the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare? You'd love it. Is this now filth being passed between the lady patrons of this pub? Is this what's happening? Disgusting for your behaviour. Good Thing is the best song of Fine Young Cannibals. It's a good tune. I like it actually. But I do like Johnny Come Home. Johnny, we're sorry. Won't you come on home? That's related to... Remember, you haven't seen it, but you look for it after immediately after this. The phone is currently melting over in Las Vegas, and it's nothing to do with the heat outside. It's air conditioned indoors, and the thumb is flying. There's sparks coming off it and all kinds. Is that slang for farm diesel in Ireland? It is. The old red beer, Kipper's Red. There's we used to have to watch out for that all the time because of the land border between the north and the south. Red diesel going absolutely everywhere. Poor men. How long have women had to starve themselves to fit an ideal? Yeah, they have. And it's horrible. It's not even... That's not even, I don't know, overly attractive. That's the thing. I was talking to Jess about it the other day, funnily enough. about she wants to lose a bit more weight, and I looked at her and thought, there's fuck all of you. She's as far through as a tram ticket. It's like, no, you don't need to lose any more weight. Oh, I could do with losing another. No, you don't. What you need to do is start eating proper food, and then see where you get to from there. If you're not happy with how you look in years to come, at least then think about how healthy you are. What do you feel better at? Do you feel better at this weight, at that weight? Are you happy starving yourself to get down to look like that? Are you happy with what it looks like in the mirror? Because it's not attractive, it's not good, it's not healthy. Size 0. Oh, fucking hate that, man. Who actually wants to be a size 0? What? How is that in any kind of way a healthy or comfortable kind of weight to be? It's ridiculous. Johnny was your late mum's favourite song. I love it. Not long enough in many cases, yes. Oh, shots fired again. Seen Roland Gift performing it on some festival where Brian Ferry was. Yeah, most fellas prefer some cushion for pushing. We do. The bigger the wagon you're dragging, the better the cushion for pushing, as they say. Yeah, or as Tommy Tiernan, the Irish comedian, says, don't like these skinny women. It's like trying to fuck cutlery. I mean, obviously that's a comedian, a professional comedian who was talking about that. A healthy weight is the ideal. It is. And a healthy weight can vary from person to person. I mean, it's like rugby players are technically obese, which sounds stupid when you see them. They're absolutely ripped to bits and they're massive, but the body mass is too big for the height and stuff like that. So you're technically obese. Well, no. For the job that they're doing, they need to be like this. If they don't keep it up afterwards and take the weight off slowly, they're going to end up being in serious trouble. But you know what I mean? Oh, Bob from yesterday for help. Yeah, I am going to sort out the Discord as well, just so that we've got something that if anyone ever needs help again, people have got a place where we can send them and speak to them and, I don't know, help them out of the shit that they're going through. We're all there, aren't we? We've all been through troubles. We've all had good times and bad times. And if you can help someone who's going through a bad time and drag them up to a good time, then I don't see the problem with that. And you kind of starved yourself from 16 to 18, went from a healthy 78 kg to 66. Got to hang with it though. It does. You have to be careful, man. Lost 5 stone in 8 months after finishing with rugby. You have to as well. The amounts of footballers and things who put loads of weight on afterwards because they still eat at the same sort of capacity as they were when they're training every day, but they're not training every day. Tomash, coming in late to the discussion, but image and weight is very challenging because society, the most challenging work you've ever done is with eating disorders. It's horrible. And trying to get someone to understand that healthy is better than how you look. How do you feel rather than how do you look? Sometimes how you feel and how you look can be perfectly aligned. Other times it doesn't. You need to be healthy, man. Between the dogs playing and you telling everyone to, oh God, we cheer everyone up one way or another. We do. Hope Bob is okay. Yeah, it's horrible when, obviously, when someone comes into a chat and asks, they genuinely want a bit of help. Not being able to speak to possibly friends or family about it. Well, then just go and find some people like us who are willing to sit and talk to you. So at some point, I've got to sort out a bot for Discord so it automatically apportions roles to people. So it takes away a shitload of the admin are involved in a Discord server. Once I've done that, I'll put a link into me chats and what have you. Tomash, Kippers didn't because Cheekbones Jeff isn't working. So there's a few things that We're saving till next time. That is a spoiler, that though. So, watch this space. Yeah, I couldn't do it earlier. There's been no, well, it's Sundays. The cheekbones, Jeff, what would you call it? Pick maker, whatever, is not there. It's not working. Keep getting error messages with it. A haiku has been written but not recorded. The Kipper's stuff has been almost put together. No, no clues, Mandy. No clues. Yeah, but as soon as I can get hold of some cheekbones Jeff action, it'll go up Wednesday. We'll have to show it on Wednesday. Hopefully it'll be done by then, because you deserve it. Naughty smile, naughty boy. You said nothing. I've said nothing. Can we give it a Men in Black? Very sus, which is almost Dutch for very sister. Yeah, it's not sus. What is sus is getting me to sit here and put naked pictures of men on the screen. That's what's sus. Fielt, Victoria, fielt. Oh, please, let me be the one to tell Jinxie that she missed out on the semi-naked men. Let me be the one to tell her in the morning. Morning, Jackie. Oh, what did you miss out on last night? Wow. You was in a chat stream once where a woman said she had COPD. Well, a few weeks later she told us she hadn't long left. A week later a relative told her she had. What? Quite upsetting. A few months later, sort of comment from her in another stream. Oh, would this be similar to other stuff that's happened on channels? It's not good. I know there's people who are constantly asking for Vic, on your channel, on a lot of your streams, I noticed there was loads of people whose dogs had died that week. That's a bit strange. One, have all these dogs died? And my dog died this week. Like, they're just looking for attention. If you want attention, just come in and talk to people. You will get attention. A haiku has been written, but not recorded. Just needs an opening line. It has been written. It is writ. It will have been writ. I've got to check and make sure it hasn't disappeared now. It's gone. Oh no. Doesn't matter. I remember what it was, so it's all right. Rings a bell. It does a bit, doesn't it? The fact is, you control the live. You chose to ogle hot men. Just asking. Oh man, just saying. No, I was trying to look after you lovely ladies. It's not. Yeah, I'm trying to think what his name was. Belgian. Vim it was, wasn't it? Vim. His name was Vim, yeah. He wasn't a showgirl. Vim, yeah, Vim. Very much like the bathroom cleaner. No, there was Casper. There was a fella, Vim, that was also in the chat, and apparently he no longer existed. And then all of a sudden, apparently he did exist. But I don't know. Why would you do that? And especially, why would you do that when some of these communities are full of really nice people? If you want attention, they'll talk to you all night. If they've got a 3 or 4 hour stream, they'll just happily sit and talk to you all night. If you want to talk about other things, you can take it off platform and do that. You know, it's not a big deal. You don't have to go to that extreme to just get someone to talk to you. Jeez, man. Remember with his gloating brother? It's all mad, isn't it? That's just one of the things you need to watch out for when it comes to this kind of lifestyle online. People will tell you anything, or will try and tell you anything. I've done this, I've done that. I own 100 dogs. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Ali, you don't know what you've heard the story. Just, there was a lot of strange things happening around Dan's channel at that time. What the hell's going on with me today? At that time there was loads of weird shit happening, you know. Well, it was about 2 or 3 years ago it was, yeah. Just thought there was someone else who tried. But apparently there is. Saf is around and about somewhere, but has not been seen for a while. Yeah, unfortunately, it's reality. It is. But again, with stuff like that, with Bob yesterday, if it's a genuine cry for help, then go into a Discord channel and talk to people. If you don't, and you just end up being seen on other streams saying the same thing, then there's not much we can do for you. But if you do want to talk to people, there's always people here who'll talk to you. And that's not just for someone like Bob who turned up. This is for anybody who's in the chat, anybody who's ever been on a stream. There's loads of people. If you want to talk to someone, take your pick. There's always someone there, man. Yeah, Belgian he was, Belgian. No, definitely Belgian. Was it Antwerp or he used to live? It was Antwerp. Yes, 1 or 2 issues. Till first he was taking the piss. It sounded that way, apart from he didn't start. You can normally tell when someone starts trying to drag the arse out of it. You can tell when they're not being genuine. He just seemed to be fairly genuine last night. So whatever happens, I hope things are alright anyway. Bob, if you're watching, mate, just get in contact. Well, I do have Earl Grey out of a thermos because I'm worth it. That has just took me 3 hours to drink a beer. How bad is that? Obviously, I'm not the one who's thirsty tonight, am I? Victoria. You count yourself lucky, Thomas, that you don't have the challenges that streamers have. You're fucking working. You work in the NHS. What? You don't have. You don't follow enough to pick up on the politics of it. Do you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm quite happy. I don't give a shit. If people come on and want to have a go, sound, come and have a go. I've put up with worse over the years. Doesn't really matter. It just seems a bit shit because there are some really nice people who stream and who possibly are not strong enough to deal with it, or will get upset by what they're saying. I don't like that. And it's normally lads who do it. I don't like that. Either taking advantage of people or deliberately trying to upset people who are themselves vulnerable. Don't do it. Try it on with me, fine. I will tell you to F off as many times as you want. If you want to try and be funny, I'll be funnier than you can ever be, so bring it on, not asked. But there's some people who really can't deal with it, and it's just nasty. No need, man. Missed last night? Yeah, you did. It's up there, the stream is up. You can follow the chat as well now, I think. People were jumping into a ninja chat that I did yesterday, Taxi Dad and it's called, and just started being a bit horrible. And then some other people were asking for a bit of help. So yeah, there's been a few recently where they're just jumping in, trying to look funny or trying to cause a little bit of trouble. Well, they're in the wrong place. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how are you? How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? And how's Domingos Duarte? El gato más guapo del mundo. There's definitely a lot of wrong ones out there. Like I say, though, they never seem to try it on with people who can fight back. Or if they do, it lasts for 2 or 3 messages, at which point they disappear and go and try and find some vulnerable middle-aged woman to have a go at instead. You know what I mean? Fucking horrible bastards. Loads of bell ends yesterday. You can be very confrontational or unhinged very quickly. It certainly can in this one. I wasn't in the mood at all for it. That started off with that one, didn't it? Oh, when did you transition? What, really? Is that supposed to be a funny joke? What are you looking for with this? Do you think I'm going to start crying on TV, do you? On TV. I'm not on TV. On your screen, prick. You are grateful for mods deleting all the crap. Yeah, I'm quite happy for you to deal with as much as you know you can deal with, but there's some things that, if I see it, it's just getting deleted. I don't think you need to be reading this stuff. Whether you can deal with it or not, bollocks to it, you're not putting up. I'm not having that. Not on my watch, soldier. You do admire my approach, especially with the non-regulars on last night's Ninja. The importance of a team effort, though. Gooden's in the chat and Ali is a mod. It works. I didn't even notice until a bit later on. Some of this needs to be dealt with straight away as well, by the way. The copy and paste, just the same thing over and over again. All that's doing is just getting in the way of people chatting. That's bollocks. Just delete that straight away. Get rid of them. Don't even care what it says. If it's constantly just spam, delete. Get rid of them. You are in the process of growing some bollocks. Some bollocks. You're doing well. But in the meantime, there's certain things that I don't want you reading at all. Not having it. How do you get the number 3 crown? Must be the Charlie effect. It is. Filt. Middle-aged woman. Not you. I'm on about... I've seen it on other people's streams where they've got really, really upset. Vulnerable middle-aged women who are just trying to have a nice time on the internet, and these pricks turn up and just act nasty. You're not middle-aged anyway. I'm not going to tell people how old you are, even though I know Victoria. Although, to be fair, for those who don't know, Vic does look like Rose West. Is she still laughing? Good that you're no mod, because no one would go through. You've got to be careful. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff that on Vic streams I've just left and not touched and thought, no, go on, you deal with it. I don't want to be the one to jump in on this, and I know she can deal with it. You sort it, you call them out, or you just say you're not happy with it. At that point, one of us can go in and delete, but yeah, I don't want to just be ping, and you're sat there thinking, where's all the chat gone to? But there's certain stuff I just don't want you reading. I don't think it's nice. I don't think it's nice for a woman to read some of the stuff that gets sent in your streams, so it doesn't matter who's reading it. So no, go on. Yeah. Everyone says that wouldn't get a second chance. Steve, that means that I wouldn't be sat here streaming if that was the case, mate. Fembots. What do you call me? You've dipped in a bit. I think it's Sunday scaries and tiredness. Mrs. Tom is back from Anglesey, a bit deflated by the company, and Domingo's had a sleepy day. Thank goodness for the pause to bring cheer. The gang's all here. A gang to entertain you. Ooh, right. So pleased you got the advice and support. Mandy's not going to put up with shit on there either. Definitely. Especially with it being Mandy's niece. I mean, I hover with my finger over it. Just any second now, I'm going to delete this, and then next thing you know, bing, it's gone, because she doesn't want to see you getting upset or anything, so balls to them. GMTA, good morning, Transylvania Airways, I don't know. Arse. Mod or not, you've seen it chatting up, in the past, making expectations clear to those less familiar, pushing a look. So it is Rose West, honest to God. But, you know, the young Rose West. Before she started making tuna. That's John West, isn't it? Insist on the best. Yeah, what's under the pool patio? That's why she only has the camera in certain ways, so you can't see the lumps in the grass where the bodies are hidden. Some people do need telling. Get 'em tell. She had a nice time coming around to seeing that one of the friends there isn't quite aligned with her values, which you've seen for a bit. It's not nice when it's like that, isn't it? You'll be there if you carry on. Ooh, imagine that. Warning you now, Victoria, you're going to have to dig a very, very big grave to fit me in. I'm a smidge under 6'2". Surprised Danny lasted as long as he did yesterday. Marriage proposal. I missed all that because I was obviously cleaning black mould and shit. Oh, man. Yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Tom. You still got us. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason for the travel. She's on the run. Which is the reason why you've lived in Brooklyn, Manhattan, Hannah Montana, was that? Where was it you lived? Where you lived on a ranch with lots of room for... Oh, fucking hell. They're going to open that up and think it's an Indian burial ground, aren't they? Dr. Mixed Martial Arts. Oh, we've had Chevy Chase MD earlier on, which apparently is a place. I thought it was a comedy doctor. He did give it a good go. You get that quite a lot, don't you? Which is weird, considering the fact that you don't really appear on screen. It's bizarre. Very bizarre. But, you know. No idea what we're all talking about. You have to watch it. There's some mad shit happens on streams. I thank myself lucky that normally, well, this kind of stream, the landscape, it's quite controlled, isn't it? The people that are in here are only in here because they know. It's not just someone who's scrolling through, thought, all right, I've had enough of this. I'm going to be nasty to this person. Different. Non-pro MMA. Is that the stuff that's good for your gut? Is it like Yakult? Non-pro MMA. Casper, you are heading off to bed. No worries, mate. Oh shit, it is a bit late, isn't it? Esther yawn as well. Yeah, your channel is just supposed to be the dogs, and yet I have to pass a few words about Wyoming men next time you're streaming. You'd love to hear more. Fascinated by Annie Proulx's Wyoming novels. Little Wyoming. Feels very wintry tonight. Don't be saying that, man. We're still in the middle of... Like you said yesterday, Black Mold, didn't they support 8 Mile Radius in Vancouver in 70? They were there. They were there. Absolutely. I would have a band called Black Mold. It's boss, isn't it? Only, I reckon I was stoned yesterday. Off the fungicides and all the other stuff that was in there, the bleachers. Man. I thought I was alright and I went to bed and the whole place was spinning. You went to the bar that Calamity Jane went to. Very cool. That does sound cooler. Belly rubs, yeah. Vic, can you rub belly? Men, Wyoming men. I've got men on the mind. Do you know what? I'm reading 7 or 8 things at once. Men, Wyoming men. Where is it? Wyoming when you're next. Wyoming when, not men. Fuck's sake, man. It is. It's you. Filthy Victoria with your Vicky Vice. That's who you are. Vicky Vice. Up to no bloody good. Disgusting behaviour. Oh, man. I'm too old for this shit. The world's gone mad. It's 11:15 as well, isn't it? I'm going to start clearing things off so we can have a party. Because, yeah, Wyoming is Brokeback Mountain. Is that where it... Oh. With the gay cowboys. Yep. That kind of thing, yeah. Creased. Filthy behaviour. Filthy. Anyway. When the screen goes clean, you know what that means. Come on. Dancing shoes on. Dancing shoes. Come on. Let's go.
Getting a hot tub for a ghost.
And that's that. Filth. Filth.
Hoo-yah!